So this adventure's taken place in the Icewind Dale, and if you look on this map here, I got a red arrow pointing towards Kirkonig, which is where you guys are based right now, after having left the Sea of Moving Ice and the Isle of Ariel behind. And now you have the Rime of the Frostmaiden, which you think you can be used to get to the Caves of Hunger, Valine tells you. Valine, who's joined your group, and is being watched over jealously by Pruin. Let's do some character intros. So we'll start with Dawson. Go ahead, Dawson. You might be muted if you're talking, Dave.
Yep, let me find that new unmute button. Dawson is was a humble scribe living in a backwater community when his wife disappeared under mysterious circumstances, and he followed followed her trail up north and is still searching, but has been picking up wizard skills along the way and trying to do some good while he's continuing his search. But right now he's been afflicted with some madness. So maybe due to his intense hedonism, he's waking up from a hangover in the back alleys and looking for a hair of the dog.
Okay. The town speaker of Kirkonig can help you out. So you and that Silver Dragonborn have probably been doing some carousing. Melody, go ahead. There's a description of your character, Melody.
I am a level 5 elf. I like to steal a bunch of stuff, and I also like to please people by entertaining them.
So you're an entertainer? Okay. Next is Pruin. Go ahead, Pruin.
Pruin came north to Icewind Dale to try to find some artifacts of the lost giant kingdom of Astoria. He thought that his making a name for himself as a premier scholar of giant history was important until he met Valine, and he realized that everything the shadow under her radiance and her beauty. Now his entire world revolves around her. She is all that matters. He would follow her to the ends of the earth.
I don't know if you guys
But
noticed. I don't know if you guys noticed or
in a
not, but
creepy way.
Valine had the Bernie Sanders pose before Bernie did. And yes, so she is Pruin's amore, and she is from Luskin, one of the Arcane Brotherhood, as a matter of fact. And she wants to get into the Caves of Hunger because she says it will lead to a lost Netheril city and unknown and untold riches, magical and otherwise. Okay, Tony?
She wants to get where again?
To the lost city of Netheril, or the lost Netheril
Right.
city that's within the ice. Yeah. Tony, go ahead.
Riding on the Gerzoni family sigil, a mastiff named Fido, Tony Gerzoni gleams a holy aura of retribution. He tells all to fear not because the phoenix soul inside him has grown and strengthened him to laugh at the cold, and that he, and more importantly Fido, are here to protect. A sack hangs off of Fido's collar filled with doggy treats that are used to heal the party. They are tasty, nutritious, and most importantly, healthy. Tony's a level 8 redemption paladin with the healer and mounted combatant feat.
Nice. If you could update your display name to have your character name and then your player name.
Oh,
in Roll20.
Wrong campaign.
All right, so you guys depart from Kirkonig. You have to drag Dawson away. He's hung over for at least the first half of the trip, and probably brought enough provisions to keep hungover for the rest of the trip. It's cold,
Nice.
wintry. The river that you're following is frozen solid. The ground is like rock. The tundra's just turned into solid ice. The wind's blasting down from the Rakehead Glacier to the east, so it's a miserable several days of travel. As you get closer and closer to the glacier, the winds pick up stronger and stronger. What's your general travel arrangements? Like any spells you want to cast each day?
No, that's wrong. Hold on, I think Pruin does have aid. So yeah, Pruin would cast aid on Oh, Kirk's not here anymore. So he'd cast it on.
Oh, Crook's not here?
No.
Where?
He'd cast on Rose and Tony and Valen.
And of course, I'll be putting on mage armor.
So Tony, Rose, and Valen increase their hit points by 5. And Tom, were you going to have me control Valen?
That's what she said. Sorry, I'm not allowed to say that anymore. Cancel
Tom,
culture.
You're
I'm definitely muted.
Yeah, I was going to say, Tom, you're muted if you're talking.
I stay out of trouble that way if I don't talk. Valen, I took care of her hit points, and see if you can control her, Josh. Click on her, see if you can move her up and down.
I cannot.
You cannot. Okay, let me fix that.
That's a shame.
Okay.
Apparently, I'm taking over Kirk's role as the dirty person.
Well, somebody has to.
Someone's got to do it.
Yeah, well.
Okay, now you should be able to control Valen. Pruin. Awesome.
I can indeed.
Practice with those macros all you want. So the third day, around noon on the third day, you are cresting a hill. Oh, before we get to that point.
Am I not in what you're looking at?
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're all looking at the same thing I'm looking at. Yeah, Caves of Hunger. So you're going to have to use the Rime of the Frostmaiden to open a crack in the glacial wall at a place where a waterfall once tumbled down the glacier. The newly formed passage will lead you to the Caves of Hunger, a network of sepulchre ice caves haunted by ravenous beings. And these chambers must be successfully navigated to reach the Netherese city of Ythrin. The adventure takes place in 1489 DR. Between adventures, if you want to buy or sell anything, do that now. And you all get a potion of greater healing. If you instead want to take silver ammo or a silver weapon, type that in chat.
I feel that's dropping.
I'm sorry, I don't know what that means.
You'll take the greater healing potion. Definitely the best thing for you. Silver weapons are good if you're fighting like lycanthropes, like werewolves and such. But magic weapons work just as good. And since both your dagger and your rapier are magical, you're probably in pretty good shape. All right. So, cresting this hill. As you crest another ridge, you spot a dozen humanoids approaching. Their cloaks are flapping in the wind, sweeping down from the eastern glacier. They are Rakehead tribesmen. The leader of the bunch has some big elk antlers coming off of his back, so they could very well be elk Rakehead barbarians. I'm going to copy you guys to their map here for this encounter. And this is kind of a big map, so it might take a little bit to load for you. But when it does, you'll be just in a white snowfield with your compatriots. You're traveling from the left side of the screen to the right. Oh, none of you have moved yet. Let me move you. Dawson's moving. Pruin's moving. Tony's moving. And Melody. Okay. The map should be loading for you now. It's big, so it might take a little bit. You're traveling from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen, so you can go ahead and put your marching order how you would like it. Rose is not with you yet. She's bringing up the rear of the group.
Huh, here. Oh,
So these tribesmen are accompanied by about 10 tribal warriors following behind them. There's a leader wearing elk antlers, and then there is a shaman, it looks like. A very older gentleman with white mustache and a balding pate. The
is the
leader,
shaman Hinkle?
Hengel, looks to be the leader, and actually, when you get close enough, you can see that Hengel's female. She's got great elk antlers
Okay.
coming off of her shoulders, built into her cold weather gear. She says,
And I'm sorry, Tom. Before you say it, so last time we were on Grimskull Island, did we essentially just take the whale boat back to the shore, and is that where we're at now, or did we go somewhere else?
That's correct. Yeah, you took the whaleboat back to the shore. You traveled through the 10 towns or the 8 towns in your case, to Kirkonig. You hung out Kirkonig for a little bit as you provisioned for the trip to the glacier. So now you're on your trip to the glacier. On the 3rd day, you've come across this tribe. The leader of the tribe waves at you, seems peaceful enough, and approaches. "Are you willing to speak?" she says. To Tony. What's your answer, Tony?
Yes.
Okay, come with me. She leads you to a rocky alcove in the hillside, where both of your parties can enjoy a reprieve from the wind that's howling down off the glacier. Once you've all gotten into the cleft of the rocks there, and you're protected a little bit from the cold, she lowers her hood, and she gathers you all around, and she says, "I had a vision warning of grave danger ahead for you." And she relates to you the vision that she had. "Tigers with ice in their veins come to spill your blood upon the snow. They will do everything in their power to keep you from finding what the Frostmaiden has preserved under the ice. We can escort you to the glacier if you will accept our help."
What do you want in return?
The fate of the Dale rests upon your shoulders. All we want is your success.
Well,
That's
sounds good enough to Fido.
A little bit ominous. So yeah, she will lead you guys, and her tribe will lead you ahead to the glacier. She says, so you guys know that there's something coming for you. The dream she had of tigers with ice in their veins. So you're on guard, kinda. You want to cast any extra spells, knowing that information?
I got nothing.
No.
Okay. Now we'll go ahead and change the marching order around. That's not going to work. Such that Hengel and Janir is in the lead, and you guys can take up whatever positions you want behind them. The tribes fan out behind their leaders, and you're still going from left to right. Okay. The Rakehead Glacier rises hundreds of feet into the sky. The foot of the glacier is still a half-mile away when suddenly nearly 24 figures burst out of the snow, 60 feet away from you. They are spaced roughly 10 feet apart and begin advancing in a line. Among them is a woman riding a big saber-toothed cat. So, 60 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the cat will appear here with a woman riding it, and then a line of warriors. It just differentiates your allies from your enemies and different groups that'll go all together. Okay, so your allies are the warriors -E, and they're in green. E for green. I guess I could use the G. I use E for elk, actually, is what I was doing. And those guys go on a 10. And then you got enemy warriors with the blue circles go on 15. And enemy warriors with no circles go on 5. You got the jump on Bornhild, who you remember as being the chiefess of the Tiger Reghead Barbarians. You met her when you were going through the trials of Ariel, and her tribe was going to like basically lay destruction on another tribe, and you held down the fort while they were gone. So you know she's pretty skilled in battle and probably pretty dangerous, and they immediately start closing to kill you guys. Let's see, I gotta roll for men here and for Hengal. Okay,
This is
first
pretty
one.
epic class.
Yeah, first one of you guys to go. You got a question, Melanie? Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you. Yeah. Okay, so zoom out on the big map here, and all the people on the left are your allies, and circled in green are your allies. All the people on the right are your enemies.
What's the difference between blue and nothing?
That's just two groups of enemies that will go on certain initiative counts. It's just so I can group them together. They go on the same initiative. There's no difference at all in your vision. So you see tribesmen coming your way, all enemies. All right. So first act is Dawson. Fireball. Dawson lets loose.
Oh my god.
Roll some damage, Dawson.
Coming up.
You want to do your cone of cold? Yeah, I'll get your cone of cold out for you. The fire thing?
I do not have Cone of Cold, but
Dawson, 25 points of fire damage, 16 dex save for half. They would take 12 if they fail, so you kill that group of tribal warriors with no remorse. The tiger dex save made it, so it took 12. Bjornhild dex save 14 failed, it took the full 25. Okay, move where you like, Dawson.
how do I? Nothing else. How do I get rid of that thing?
Oh,
Can I?
I have to now. I moved it to the map layer,
Okay.
so it's behind everyone so I can see. Okay. Owl, what's your owl doing?
It's gonna stay right there for the
Okay.
moment.
He's 20 feet in the air by his token, so you can adjust that to however high you want him.
That sounds good to me.
Warriors. Okay, the enemy warriors are charging towards you guys. Speed of 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Closing on men here. So those two do. And then 6. Puts that guy there, and there, and there, and... 6, yeah, there. And there. So those guys come rushing forward. These guys come with them. To there, and Pruin, your turn.
Alright, Pruin is going to cast... well, let's... Pruin's going to cast a Spiritual Weapon,
Cool.
and he's going to put it on this guy right there.
Okay. While you're rolling that, I'll
Here.
be right back. Go ahead and do your rolls and put your token out and all that stuff, and then do your other action too. I'll be right back. Okay, I was just demonstrating some Cone of Cold capabilities. Okay, Bruin. So your spiritual weapon strikes and hits for 6 force.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Sacred Flame, the same guy, 16 deck save or 9.
Dex save, tries to get out of the way of it. No, fails it and is struck down.
And then that's the end of my turn. I'll stay right here next to my love.
Okay. Now the green guys. He comes to here and attacks with the spear two-handed. He misses. Then he'll do the same. He hits for 7. And
And those
then-
are our allies, right?
Yeah, the green ones are your allies. He strikes this guy, hits him for 4.
What happens if I get the cone of cold on those guys?
Don't.
Okay.
He goes to there. He'll go to here and strike that guy. 15 is a 4 points damage, kills him. And then close on that one. And then these guys will take up a line here to defend this flank on you guys. And they are done. Then Valine's turn. That's you, Josh.
Yeah. So Valine is going to move up to here, and she is going to cast Chill Touch on the Bjornhilde.
Bjornhild, okay.
So that's only a 12 to hit.
That's actually a hit.
Ha! For 11.
Bjornhild is only wearing hide armor, it looks like. Alright. And Melody, your turn.
And Pruin cheers for that hit.
Nice.
Only you could have hit her.
There you go. Cone of Cold?
Yes.
Alright, so go to the dice icon on the left in the little menu. You're going to go down to Advanced Dice Roller, the very bottom of it.
Okay. Wait.
Go back to it there. Very bottom. Click Advanced Dice Roller. Then you're going to roll. In the Advanced Roll, you can type in 8, and then you're going to, in the down, select the area, select a D8, and then click Roll.
8. Okay.
And then click Roll.
I did.
So 27 points of cold damage as the Melody's eyes flare bright blue. You can see the mark of a reel over her head for a second. The spell erupts, the cone of cold that kills all these tribesmen in its area. Brunhild looks shocked and angered. And Melody, you've done movement of about half your movement. Your action was a spell. You got a bonus and some move left. Anything else you want to do?
Shoot. I would like. Can I still move and attack?
No, you did your action already to do your spell, so you don't have any more actions. You can move your speed, and I would do a like a, I don't know.
I'll just stay.
Yeah, I would just stay there. Yeah, you're good. Okay, Melody's done. Next to go is the few remaining enemy warriors to the north. They look pretty down morale-wise, but Brunhild commands them to advance. They do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. There. And then this guy. So they're all charging forward to there. Hengal is going to then strike one of them down with multi-attack and 3 melee attacks with his spear. Spear, spear, spear. Hitting twice and killing that one. Actually killing it on the second blow. Moving there and killing that one. And then Tony, your turn.
Okay. Tony and Fido are gonna move over 1, 2, 3, 4. And Tony will swing at this guy with advantage.
Okay.
So 24 for 9.
That's almost enough.
Oh no. Let's see. And he'll swing at him again. Just once. How about another 21 for 8?
Dropped him.
Okay, and then I think this is great. 1, 2, 3. That wouldn't work. So does the trample from Warhorse, does it have to be like directly towards him?
Trample
Straight
charge.
to creatures. Yeah.
And this is your paladin.
This would be the Warhorse.
Your intelligent horse, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can do that. So strength saves
Okay.
for prone. Go to the road. Do your hooves attack to attack. I'll do a strength save while you're doing that.
17 for 7.
He made it. You did 7 to him.
no.
Okay. Menhir
That'll be it.
did a Shillelagh and missed, and then Brunhild and her tiger closes on you and your warhorse.
War dog.
War dog. She gets to there. She will multi-attack you. Great axe twice. First one swings on Tony. Does a 19 hit?
Actually, let me check. I think so, yes.
Did you take Oral's blessing so you're immune to cold?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Did you give up one of your 3 magic items to do that?
Oh. That's what that email was about.
Yeah.
I thought it was for having the extra faction item. Let's give up the Ring of Fire resistance.
Okay. So you are immune to the cold. That damage that she could have done, she only did 16 slashing to you.
Okay.
She tries to use Ariel's blessing to add an additional, if this fires here. Come on. Come on, macros. Yeah, reset the macros here. The API, that is. Oh, there it goes. So she tries to use Oral's blessing. So you see a sigil above her head, similar to the sigil that was above Melody's head. So it seems like she's blessed by Ariel too. But you are more blessed and or ignore her cold. And then she swings her great axe at you again.
Yep. That misses.
And just barely misses.
Yep.
And her tiger's not intelligent, so it doesn't get its own attacks.
Oh.
Actually, she'll dismount so that it does.
How do I get back to what you guys are seeing?
See the thing that looks like dialogue balloons? That. Yeah. Okay,
Are we supposed to see
then
that
Tiger
one,
is going to go ahead and claw you, Tony.
Okay.
Missing. And then Dawson, your turn. So it looks like you only have about 3-4 enemies left. 5. There's one over
Okay.
down the south, too.
I am just going to hit the boss there with a firebolt. There it is.
Macros are going slow. That's a hit. 17 fire. Okay. Wars in blue turn. There's just a few of them left. So this one's going to go ahead and strike at your warrior, hitting him for 8. And then the one to the south here, I'm just going to try and come up to the back flank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And comes up to Pruin with a double move. Pruin, your turn.
Pruin, action, I'm going to swing at this guy with my mace.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit him?
It does.
And then I get the my new what is that? Sorry, what's it called? It's brand new. Sorry. Where's it at?
I don't think I did it, whatever it is.
It's the extra damage, Divine Strike.
Ah, yeah, I never added that in.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're gonna
So
roll
that's
manually.
all right.
Probably just a D8, right?
It is. So that's 12 damage
Dropped
to
him.
him. And then as my bonus action, I'll take a swing at this guy with my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
20
Hit.
for 12.
Dropped him.
4. and then I'll move next to Valin.
All right. The warriors, they basically just converge on their chieftain and leave that fight between Tony and the two champions can fight it out. They figure they will stay behind, guard their. That's a saber-tooth tiger. Oh, the little blue thing? That's a spiritual weapon. Valine, your turn.
So
that's you, Josh.
that is frustrating. Okay. Yes, Valin is going to cast Ray of Sickness, I think.
Nice.
Sorry, that's not normally. So it's going to be a ranged attack. Let me see if there's any. She moves. 1, 2, 3, 5. Well, I don't think she can necessarily. 1, 2, 3, 4. She'll move to there and Ray of Sickness, Brunhilde.
Okay.
17 for 8 and 14 con save or poison.
Poisoned. Till the end of your next turn. Okay. All right.
And that was her first level 1 spell.
Melody, your turn. You got so much movement, you should go help Tony. I would do this. I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and go kill that tiger.
Yeah.
Up to you.
Done.
Okay. Yeah, to rapier that tiger.
Stab it.
Let's see. Oh wow, my screen is being really weird. Okay.
That's a miss. Then I'd go for it with the dagger. That's a miss. So you're done. Since you attacked it, you can keep moving and not provoke. You've used both your attack and your bonus, so all you have is your movement left. Used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares to get there, so you got 1 square left.
Is that fair?
Nope, just 1 square left.
Oh. Air?
There you go. The warrior there is attacking Tony with a spear. Tony, oh, he critted you for 12 points of piercing damage, Tony.
Okay.
And then Hengel stays back and lets you champions fight it out. Tony, your turn.
Okay. Let's go ahead and have the hooves attack the warrior in front of me. Yeah, the hooves will miss. But Tony will surely scrap him up. Maybe if the API 20 for 6.
20 for 6 onto the warrior. Killed him.
Yes. And then Tony will fill in the gap and bring the flail of mighty justice down upon her. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Or let's throw a first level smite on it. 10 plus 8. 18.
All right.
Unless she is undead and or fiend.
Not undead. After Tony, they stay out of the fight. Tiger's attacking Tony with its claw. Missing. Bjornhild striking at Tony with a great axe. As she's being, pushed back on her heels by your advanced Tony, she swings wildly with her great axe. Missing. Second blow missing. And disheartened and discouraged, she falls back, provoking.
I'll take it. A 9.
Your horse can also attack.
A 23
for 11.
Oh, that's a good horse.
Nice. 1, 2, and then she gets to here, mounts up on the tiger. She's done. Rounds over. Dawson, your turn.
Another firebolt here. There it is.
Dawson finishes off Brunhild. She is burned to a cinder, falls into the snow where it steams with her death throes. Anything else, Dawson?
I'm going to fly the owl up and try and give Tony advantage against the tiger.
Okay. Pruin, your turn.
All right, I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. And I'm going to start with my spiritual weapon on the tiger. 13 for 13.
That's a hit.
And then I will just Sacred Flame.
Dex save. Got it for 10.
For 10.
Okay. Then they stay out of the fight. Valine, your turn. The one time I don't remind Josh that he's playing.
Sorry.
Valine.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah. That's my bad. Okay. You said Valide, and I'm just like, well, whoever that is, they're going to go.
You
So
need to hurry up. Yeah.
I'll just chill touch the tiger. 23 for 12.
Sounds kind of rapey, right?
Yeah, your turn, Melody. Chill touch does. Bad touch is what it should be called.
I can make my computer work. I'm gonna move over here. Gonna do my rapier. Speaking of rapey,
That killed it.
there we go.
Tiger's dead. Okay, so you easily overcame the Tiger Tribe ambush. They all lie dead in the snow now. The Elk Tribe congratulates you on your success. They say all the meat is yours. You are the champions, and you will need all the provisions you can where you're going. They'll bid you farewell and good luck, and they make their way back across the tundra to wherever their home is right now. That then leads you guys to the glacier.
Are we still expecting Shane?
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so right over here is the map of the glacier that you can see when you get closer.
That's a pretty face.
Yeah, you see an immense, glistening wall of blue ice standing before you. It seems impenetrable, but then you notice that a lighter colored stripe nearly bisects the wall at one point. That must be the frozen waterfall that Valine was looking for. So you stand now in front of this frozen waterfall. You have the Rime of the Frostmaiden that you can recite, and you think that should open the glacier for you when you do. So do you want to take a short rest before you go in, or are you ready to recite the rhyme?
This is what
Short
we're here
rest
to do,
doesn't
right?
do anything for me.
Brian, let's do it.
Okay. The Rime of the Frostmaiden. Let's see. Bruin, why don't you go and recite it?
We bow to she who wears the crown. Let the world shiver with dread. I'm staring in Valine's eyes as I say this. Clad in winter's whitest gown, her snow enshrouds the dead. Her fury sheds but frozen tears as gray clouds issue forth. Her wind across the wasteland shears, bringing blizzards from the north. Ice-kissed flowers caught mid-bloom, beauty kept in all its grace. Summer's gone to its silent tomb, stilling in her cold embrace. All the world in winter's white, sheathed in sleet and ice, set upon never-ending night, she conjures paradise. Behold her everlasting rhyme, see how it covers all. Weep not for those she traps in time behind her glacial wall. Sovereign of summer's lost, general of winter's war, long live the queen of cold and frost, may she reign forevermore.
As the last words of the poem are spoken, a rumbling sound comes from deep within the glacier. The noise reaches a crescendo as the great wall of ice parts. Through the crack, you can see an opening that leads inside the glacier. The opening is about 100 feet high, and a tunnel at the back descends uneven, naturally formed steps. So, who's going to be leading you guys?
For what it is worth, Pruin
can
has a
see
passive
stuff, yeah.
of 23.
Yeah, Pruin, you definitely probably should be in the lead. Okay, Pruin, so the stairs are naturally formed. There is like netting kind of all over the place that's on the ground and covered in ice, and it's like solid, just frozen solid. You come to the first room inside the glacier, and in it...
I imagine this will be a good dismounting point for Fido.
Yeah.
He can't quite make it through.
Yeah.
Okay. Tony will take the stack of dog
He can
food.
squeeze through. It's 5 feet wide.
Oh.
It's big enough for him to squeeze in. So he could follow behind you.
All right, boyo. Just like the tunnels.
Okay, this cavern is 30 feet high, the first one you come to. In its center, the remains of a wooden ship hull rest on the floor. Inside the wreckage are the headless skeletons of 4 dead humans and a 200-pound iron safe with a combination lock that has numbers from 0 to 50 written in Draconic. To the left is a passageway, to the right 2 passageways, and ahead is a precipice that drops, and the tunnel continues. You don't know how far it drops from where you're standing exactly. But if you can see the map, it's 20 feet. What do you want to do, Pruin?
Oh, I'll just start heading into the chamber.
Yep. Okay.
And,
do you want to search the chamber? You want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Searching around. Professor Scant has some input. If you let him.
Please elucidate.
Ah, a Netherese sky coach. I've always wanted to ride in one of those. Pity it's no longer in one piece. And you looking at it do think maybe it is Netherese, the sky coach that's here. This crashed ship. There's the 4 dead bodies inside. There's not but skeletons now. There is the 200-pound safe with the combination lock, numbers from 0 to 50 written in Draconic, and that is all that you see here. So, Melanie, you being a rogue, might be able to use your thieves' tools and pick the lock on that safe.
Let's do that.
Okay. Let's see here.
Do I need to move forward, or am I good?
No, you're good.
I'll cast guidance on her.
Okay. Make a dexterity thieves tools check. So you just click your token, click
D16?
click your D16 button, right? So you're up to 28 on your check. You also have a guidance available if you want to get higher, but I bet 28 works.
Okay.
So it does indeed, and opening it, you see inside the following. It contains a bag. Inside the bag are 4 amethysts worth about 100 gold pieces each, a ring made out of chardolin, that's that black crystalline gem substance. And strangely, the space inside the bag is too large for the size of the bag.
Somebody already took something.
No. Even if the bag was
magic.
empty, its inside space is much bigger than its outside is.
Bag of holding.
Okay, that's all you guys find in there. So while you're looking at that, why don't we get guys set up how you want to be standing. So Melanie and Pruin, you guys are like looking at the safe. The rest of you take up the spots you want to be in while they're looking at the safe.
So what does it mean that there was a bigger spot?
So it's like it's a magical extra-dimensional space, whereas like if I reached into this cup and I put my hand, I could go all the way up to my elbow.
Ooh.
So there's like, it's magic. It's an opening to another area of space. Maybe it can carry a lot of substance and not weigh much in this realm. Okay, let's see. Tony, you can see down that tunnel a little ways. I should probably do that for you.
Very nice.
It's
Can Fido
dark.
smell anything?
It's dark in here. So do you guys want to light up a light source?
Word.
Anyone want to light some light?
Yes.
I'll cast light on my. I'll do it on my belt buckle until I think of something better.
Sounds good.
I have dark vision, so I don't need to do that.
Good. You don't need to, but turns out dark vision is kind of like black and white, seeing stuff in black and white. It's nice that you can see in total darkness, but when you want to make out fine details, you want to have light.
Actually, I've got a trinket that's a small iron key with a frayed blue and gold cord tied to it, so I'll have that hanging around my neck with light cast on it.
Okay.
Like necklace.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see here. You hear, as you guys are looking at that bag and taking the gems out of it, a mad cackling sound coming from the northern passageway, the one to the northeast, as a matter of fact. And you see green light dancing off the icy walls of that passage, just as something comes into view that looks like a floating skull. Yeah. Looks like a floating skull wreathed in green flames.
Oh no.
And he's about 20 feet off the ground here. That's about how high the ceiling is. The ceiling's about 30 feet, so he's about 10 feet below the ceiling is all. But well out of reach, cackling madly, and roll initiative as he begins to cast a spell.
Jeez, I suck at that.
Oh. Well, let me, hold on. Let me select me. Let's use the original roll of minus 0.5. No, still
like
not
actions?
worse.
Or your features, your class features. So for actions, I don't think you have a button for it, but there they are there. Alright, so we all rolled our initiatives.
You can get rid of the horse in the initiative.
Will do. Okay. That skull, cackling madly, comes into view. You're caught, not surprised, but losing an initiative to it. And it begins to cast a spell. It's going to cast at 3rd level. Does it spells? Or are they counter roll? Let me double check what a Flame Skull spell does. Dun, 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 dun. Flame Skull.
I can't see it, so I'm not going to be able to counter it anyway.
Beleen might.
So far as I know.
Right.
Lean doesn't have
No
counter spell.
Okay. Well, that makes it easier. Yeah, no somatic or material components to cast the spells. Okay. So the skull comes to there, casts a fireball.
Okay.
It's gonna ball of flame erupts and fills up the whole icy chamber. 20-foot radius. There we go. I think it'll get all of you. No problem. Yeah. Okay. So it does fireball, and the damage is gonna be 18 fire damage. DC 13. Dex save. Melody
would be in my aura.
is good. I guess the owl's dead. So, to do your saving throw, you click your token.
I thought you said I'm good. You said Melody is good.
No.
No, you're in the.
You're in his aura of protection, though, so you're going to get a bonus on your save.
Aha!
So click your token, click your D16 button. Yeah, you made your saving throw, so you're going to take only 9 points of fire damage. So you click your token in the green circle with the 45 in it, type -9 and hit enter. I'll move Oliver off the map. Valine's got hers in her extra dimensional space, unless you otherwise command, but you can't really command her, Bruin, so she's going to keep it there. Okay, everyone made their saves and everything's good. Did you do your horse's hit points or your dog's hit points?
So with mounted combatant, a save for half is 0.
Nice.
But then Tony failed. Tony horribly failed.
Okay, so that skull's done. And then you see another one coming up behind it. So he came to there, and then this one flies past him to here, also 20 feet up in the air. Does a fireball in the same group of you. You can see this one, Dawson, if you want to counter.
I will counter that then.
Okay, so you counter that. It's stopped. No one takes any damage. Dawson's reaction's used up.
Yeah, that was
Skulls are done. Dawson, your turn.
a good fireball.
Tony shouts out a warning. Tony, you see green light dancing off the icy tunnels to your right. The ones I'm just opening up for view. This way,
left?
right over here. Yeah.
I'm gonna firebolt the one in the back, in the front. We'll go for
You're going
the
to
front.
firebolt the skull wreathed in flames?
Correct. Oh yeah, that doesn't seem like the greatest idea in the world, but I already said it, so that's
Okay.
what I'm gonna do.
Okay. That hit it, but it does indeed appear to be immune to fire.
Very well.
Playing down,
Important
I like
information gathering.
Yes. Someone had to figure that out. It might as well be the most intelligent one in the party.
Did they?
it. Guys are immune to fire.
Next to go is Valine.
All right, Valine's going to move to there, and she's going to cast Chill Touch on the front skull.
Okay.
So that's 10 necromantic.
Chill touch. Necro on the front guy. He takes. He resists Necro, but he still takes 5. Okay. After Valine is Pruin.
All right. Pruin's going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Just gonna go ahead and burn through those. Right there. Take a swing.
Miss.
Dang it. And then Sacred Flame, the same one because that's not actual flame. It's Radiant.
Dex saving
So
throw.
16.
Got him for 16. Or 6 Radiant. Let's see if they take anything special.
I did not because he has advantage, right, on saves because of the magic resistance.
You're right.
Yeah, I know.
Did Valine teach you that?
And then I move back to protect Valine.
Okay. The green dancing flames get closer, Tony. And 1, 2, 3, 4. You see it come into view right here. And it's going to lob a fireball into the corner there.
Oh.
Across from you, getting everyone except for Pruin and Valine inside that fireball. The damage is going to be 34 fire, 13 dex save for half.
I don't know what any of that means.
So you click your token and click your D16 button to make a dex save.
I picked
Can
the
I
wrong
do,
magic item to drop.
Can I do Uncanny Dodge?
You cannot, because Uncanny Dodge is triggered by you being hit by an
no.
attack, and that wasn't something hitting you.
That wasn't an attack?
It was. No, it's not being hit by an attack.
Oh my god.
Tony is getting wrecked over there.
Yeah, bad news.
What is it?
So
Horse
click your
code.
token, click the D16 button to make a dex saving throw.
Oh,
You're making a
Okay,
dexterity saving throw. DC is 13 is what you need to cut that 34 fire damage down to 17. You made it by no
Oh,
problem.
17.
So click your token, click the 36, type -17, and hit enter. Okay, so that skull's done. Then, Melody.
by what? I'm sorry.
Click your token.
I got that.
Click the 36 in the green circle.
Got that.
Type -17 and hit enter.
Thank you.
All right, it's your turn. Now the problem is all these skulls are up high, out
So I have
of
to do a short bow.
your reach. Yeah, you'd have to do a bow on them.
Okay. Let's do the short bow on my northeast.
Okay.
One sec. Two. Did it go?
Not
It's
yet.
not going.
There it goes. 9's a miss. So the arrow flies and skitters across the icy ceiling. Then you can move where you want. I'd get out of the fireball area if I were you.
You think? We're gonna go here.
Then, next to go is another light is coming your way, Tony.
I'm gonna make one of these, I promise.
2, 3,
Oh, good
5,
God.
6. This one gets to here. 7, where you can see all of you. Then he'll do a fireball.
Fido will counterspell it.
Dawson, you can actually see it if you want to do another counterspell.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You do. Countered. Tony, your turn.
Okay.
Ooh, I am
Well-
far behind in stuff that's showing up on my screen.
Okay.
Fido's not doing too great. Neither is Tony. And these guys are 20 feet up in the air?
20 feet off the ground.
Okay.
Ceiling's 30 feet.
And I'm only 10 feet off the
You're
ground.
only 10 feet off the ground. You can reach to, 15 feet. So.
Well, that's less than ideal. Tony will move there, and he'll dismount off of Fido,
Okay.
and then he'll just chuck a javelin at this one.
Okay.
19 for 8.
19 will hit it. It resists piercing, so it only takes 4 damage from that.
That's okay. Oh god.
All right.
Well, I get another one. 21 for 4.
That does 2.
Well, this was a bad idea. Tony will remount Fido, and we're gonna start boogieing down this way.
So Tony already used all his movement, so Fido can't move him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because what,
It's
half
have
to
to
dismount,
dismount,
half
have to remount, yeah.
to go? Okay.
So Fido had to
with
wait around for you
non-combatant?
the whole time.
Yeah, sad. Well,
Now Tony
and
did
you,
not,
buddy.
actually Tony did not use his action to move though, so Fido can use his action to move you if Fido dashes.
Fido will dash,
Okay, go for it.
and we'll move
Nice.
1. So does that mean I get 120 feet, or just the 60?
No, dash just gives you whatever your speed is in movement.
Okay. 2 and 20 foot down, 15 athletics to not fall prone.
20 feet down. It's the 15 athletics to climb it, which your dog's not real good at climbing ice walls.
Well, now with that
You can just have
attitude,
him slide on down it. He'll take 2d6 damage.
can Tony will just feed him? No, wait, I've already used my action. I'm a little bit stuck, boys. Tony will stay there.
Okay, after Tony, that round is over. The first of the skulls to the north goes. It's going to go ahead and do a They like fire.
Damn it.
It's going to do a flaming sphere.
This is really the wrong day to drop.
It's going to drop a flaming sphere there by Melody and the dog and Tony. Get you all burning up in there. So it's concentrating on that. Dawson, you already used your counter, so you can counter that. And it's going to do, in addition to concentrating on it, trying to run it into Melody. Flaming sphere. So that is... it's going to do 4 damage to you, Melody. If you can make a DC 13 dex save by clicking your token, clicking the D16 button and get a 13 or higher, you'll take half of that 4.
Thought we were married.
9, 10, 11, 12, plus Tony's aura is over 13, so you made it, so you take 2 fire damage.
We're still in a fight.
So click your token, click the 19, type -2 and hit enter. So that is that, guys. I'm going to put a little 1 on this thing. 1. And a 1 on him. And then the one to the north of him is going to do the same thing.
Really?
Going to run his into Dawson.
There we go.
Flip sphere. So Dawson, it's 7 fire to you, 13 dex save for half. You are also in the Paladin aura. No problem. So you took only 3 fire damage, Dawson. And the skulls are both done, and your turn, Dawson.
Okay, I'm gonna shatter to the northeast.
Nice.
Shield. That's not what I want. This is what I want.
Oh, good
16.
damage.
Yes.
16 con save for half. We'll give him disadvantage. Boom. Oops, that's dex. Con, disadvantage. So it's straight up for them because they got magic resistance. So that's a failure and a success. So the north one took 19 damage. South one took 9 damage. They both have to make concentration checks. DC 10 north, DC 10 south. They both fail. Both flaming spheres go away. Anything else, Dawson?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna move out of convenient fireball range.
Ooh, I skipped Valine. Valine's turn. Ooh, going
Valine's
down
gonna
unknown
go.
tunnels. Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
I like your moxie.
Trigger multiple encounters
Yeah.
at once.
You don't have light though, do you? But you have
I
dark
have
vision.
I have dark vision, but
Okay.
not light.
You can see about that far down that winding tunnel, stairs descending the whole way, natural stairs. Valine,
Okay.
go ahead.
Valine's going to move to there and cast. Where was it? Vampiric Touch on this skull.
Nice. Do you?
Well, they resist that. But I think they resist all of her stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Vampiric Touch.
Okay. Go for it. Click that button.
Or is that a touch? Actual touch? It is melee. Never mind. I won't do that. I thought it was like Chill Touch, where it says touch, but it's actually ranged.
Yeah.
So never mind. Not going to do Vampiric Touch. Instead, I am going to do. Let me see if this is. Dang it! That's also necromantic. Stupid necromancers. I'll just do Chill Touch on this one here.
Okay.
I'll waste my. So that's 16 for 10.
Got it. After Pruin. Or
Nope,
after you use Pruin. Yeah.
Yeah. So Pruin is going to move to here and is going to do Channel Divinity. Let me see what the range is on that. For Preserve Life, 30 feet of me, so... I will move down a little bit further. That should get Dawson too. Okay, so I can do 40 hit points up to half. Tony, how many get you up to half?
Half of 97's 48, and I'm
48.
off by 18.
So 18 to you, which leaves me 22 hit points. 45 divided by 2. So I'll give 5 hit points to Melody.
So Melody, click your token, click the green circle with 17, type +5, and hit enter.
And then I'll give 11 to Dawson. So you're up to 33, Dawson. And
Great.
then I give the remaining 6 to Fido.
Oh my goodness, you're the best.
Okay. After Pruin, we got Skull going. Skull's gonna go chasing after that human wizard.
Hey now.
3 to there where he can see you, and then he's gonna cast Magic Missile.
I'm sorry, I forgot about my bonus action,
Go ahead.
the spiritual weapon. I'll do that on this school real
Oh,
fast.
go ahead.
But that's only an 11 to hit.
Yeah, that missed. Okay. Then Magic Missile coming your way, Dawson.
Yeah,
Second
shield
level.
that.
Shield spell throws up. Okay, that blocks that. He's done. He hollers. He screams. Melody, your turn.
So I suppose I will go after that guy.
Okay.
With my short bow,
Go for it.
because I'm a wuss. Not trying to get any of that. And there we go.
That's a hit. 6 points of damage. That says 3 to it because it resisted. So there we go. Then finish your move where you want, and then the next skull's going.
I'm done.
This guy is going to go ahead and do a flaming sphere. Trying to run it into Dawson. Dawson, 13 dex save, 8 fire damage. So yeah, you only took 4 fire damage, and that skull is concentrating on that. Then Tony, your turn.
What can Tony do?
And then we'll take a break at the top of the round as soon as Tony's turn is done.
Tony will eat a doggy treat for himself. So healing feat himself, and then terrible. Can the warhorse take dodge? Is that one of its actions it can do?
Yeah.
The warhorse will dodge. So that's 5.
Okay, then after Tony rounds over, and we'll take a break. So it is 13 after, so let's come back at 23 after.
Okay.
All right. Whose turn is it? Oh, the skull's turn.
Good thing those things can only fireball once.
That is good news,
Right?
isn't it? Okay,
Right.
North Skull. Let's see here. I think they can do a second level spell again, though. Let me double check. Spell. Yep, another second. So both those north ones are both going to do the little flaming spheres again. So I'm going to throw those down there.
Stop that.
There. And then they're going to run one into Melody. Flaming sphere. Melody, make a dexterity saving throw, DC 13. You take 6 fire or 3 fire if you make it. And then this one's coming at your dog, Tony.
Not D16?
Yep, yeah, click your
is
Dex
this-
16 button to make a Dex
Oh,
saving
you
throw.
said DC 13.
Yep, that's a success. You got above a 13 on your Dex save, so you only take 3 fire damage. So adjust your hit points down by 3. Okay,
But why? Okay.
then we got the guy attacking Tony. Tony's dog, actually.
Is this a
It's a Dex save for
And-
half.
an attack that targets my mount?
Not an attack, though, no.
Well, it'll make it, I'm sure.
7 fire, 13 Dex save for half.
Well,
Made it.
16 dex save for 0.
Nice. Okay, so we got those 2 skulls, did that. We got Flamesphere 1. And Flamesphere 2. And then after the skulls is Dawson. It's very hot where you're standing, Dawson, so you definitely don't want to end your turn there.
Well, I'm going to hope to disrupt some concentration by shattering the 2 skulls closest to me.
Go for it.
And then if that doesn't work, I'll get out of the kitchen.
Deck-con saves. Alright, here we go. 2 con saves, 11 and a 21. So the north one took all 12. The south one took 6. They both have DC 10 concentration checks. North one, boom. Actually, only the north one's concentrating. So, still concentrating. Anything
Okay,
else,
well-
Dawson?
We'll go a little further down the corridor then.
Okay.
Not thrilled with that tactical move.
So you
Did
still
I
got some pretty
understand it?
steep stairs coming down, and so you can see they land in a larger cave. You don't see much more than that from where you're standing, Dawson. Valine, your turn.
Alright, Valine will pop down here, chill touch this one. 21 for 8.
Oh, I missed which one you're pointing at.
That one right
Down
there.
there. 21's a hit, 8 does 4.
But still has a concentration check.
Yeah, it would. Con.
Good answer, good answer.
You got him. That was skull number 1, so it takes that flaming sphere down. And Bruin.
Pruin will move. Whoops, no. Pruin will move to. If I move next to the flaming sphere, do I have to take damage?
You think if you probably end your turn there, you take damage.
Okay, so 3 to there, and is going to produce flame on the one in the back, or sacred flame, the one in the back.
The back, okay. Dex save for the Sacred Flame is a 5, failing it, taking how much?
12 radiant.
Ooh, nice. And then concentration check DC 10. Still up.
Okay, then as a bonus action, I'm going to move my spiritual weapon to there and
Okay.
take a swing at that one. And that's going to be something eventually.
16 is a hit normally,
For
except it will shield that.
Dirty bastard.
So that
Can it shield when it's concentrating?
Mm-hmm.
No, alright.
Turns out it can.
It's the right idea.
Well, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. After Pruin, we got the skulls to the south here. Chasing after the wizard. So this one here is going to do... Well, he stopped the magic missile last time. But maybe you don't have another one of those. Or maybe he'll take out Tony with it. Okay, Tony, magic missile coming your way. 4
Oh, no.
missiles, doing it at second
Why?
level. You're going to take 4, 2, and 4, so...
14.
Yeah, 14 points of force damage. That skull's done. Melody, your turn.
Ow.
So I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna hide. Okay. And then I'll move over here to shoot. And sneak attack. Am I close enough to do the dagger?
No, you have to do the sneak attack from. Just do sneak attack. Your bow shot hit, so now you can do sneak
Okay.
attack with it. All right, so that's a total of 16 points piercing damage. Half of that it's 8, since it resists piercing. Almost killed it. Concentration check. It made it. And then you can finish your move somewhere else if you like. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that
6.
far enough out of harm's reach?
Yeah, that's good.
Does this little guy right here count?
Yeah, you're good. You're
Okay.
good. Okay, the skull to the west and northwest of you, Tony, concentrating on the flaming sphere. Use his bonus action to move that down onto Dawson. He's got to move to where he can see Dawson too. Pushes his flaming sphere to hit you, Dawson. Boom. Move 30 feet for him and the creature. Okay, 5 fire damage, Dawson. 13 dex save for half.
Come on up.
No problem. So you take 2 fire. That was his dex save. And then he's doing magic missile Tony as well. Also at 2nd level Tony. So that is 18 points of force damage. And then your turn, Tony.
Jeez. Is it 18?
18, yep.
Wowie. Okay. So with a strength of +4, could the warhorse feasibly do a vertical jump and I swing at one of the skulls? Like, does my reach up to 15 feet?
Your dog.
Like if I started flailing right above me.
Your dog could like leap off a wall and do like one of those dogs that leaps up a wall and goes over backwards and grabs the thing off the rein and something like that. Yeah, so he can and then lands on his feet. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you can take 1 attack while you're there.
Sweet. Let's do that on the southern
Okay.
skull with my flail.
Okay. That's a hit.
22 for 10 magic bludgeoning.
10 magic bludgeoning. Not vulnerable to bludgeoning at all, but took 10.
And
that's
check.
a concentration check, which he made. Okay, Tony, after you. That round is over. A couple skulls to the north now. One of them's... Oh, you stayed next to a flaming sphere, too.
Oh.
So you're going to take some fire damage for that. In turn in 5 feet, take 2d6. I mean, just roll a regular fire damage. This will be both you and your mount. I'm going to take 9 fire, no save.
Womp. Oh, I probably would have ended under there, but that's okay. Dog goes poof.
Oh, you could. You could end over there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you want to end over there?
Yeah.
Okay, too bad. There you go. There you are. Okay, then the skull's going to push that onto you again. And so now it's going to re-roll that damage. Flaming sphere. 6 fire damage to your dog. DC 13 dex save for half.
Okay. So full dex save for none.
And it had to move out to here to do that. So we can see you. Okay, and then the other skull. Oh, and that was just his bonus. So with his regular action, he's going to do magic missile on Tony with only 3 missiles. First level, Tony. 15 points of force damage.
Goodness. Tom, turn off your RNG bot.
Then the second skull, he will do another magic missile on Tony. That's 10 damage, Tony. And then Dawson, your turn. And you might be muted, Dave.
Trying to count out whether I can dimension door to the other side of the dog. Not dimension door, Misty Step. 10, 20. I think I can.
Looks like you can, yeah.
All right. Of course, I guess I'll go here with the Misty Step. And then I'm going to drink my potion of greater healing.
Got it. I'll take that off your
And then I'm going to move around the corner a little bit so I'm not quite as
Okay. After Dulcin,
exposed.
Valine, your turn.
Valine's going to move down to here. 1, 2. And is going to try to chill touch this skull right here.
Got it.
15 for 11.
15 would hit, but that skull will do another shield spell. Did it do that? Who did it do the shield on last?
It did the shield on my my attack.
Okay, so it's reset since then.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so we'll throw a shield up. That's its third first level spell used. And these other ones have only used one of their first level spells. Pruin, your turn.
Alright, so Pruin, because of this overhang, I cannot see the skull from where I'm at, can I?
That skull there. Yeah, we'll see you can.
Okay, then I'm gonna Sacred Flame it.
Okay.
Nice.
Shield won't do shit for that.
No, that won't help him. Deck save. You got it. Burned him up. One skull gone, and that takes out this guy.
And then bonus action, spiritual weapon on that guy there. 26 for 7.
7. Got
Killed that asshole.
it. Then we got Skull's turn. Okay, the ones to the here, looking down at Tony. First guy is going to do Magic Missile on Tony. First level.
Well,
Tony drops. Second guy will do Magic Missile on... Come to here. Oh, he's got that going. Yeah, come to there. He'll bonus action, run that into the dog. Flaming Sphere.
No!
9 fire for the dog.
oh no.
Oh, dog burns up. I'll move him off the map here for us. Leaving Tony on the ground there.
Oh
And
no!
then he will shoot a magic missile on Melody. 3 missiles come streaking in, Melody,
Hey!
doing 13 points of force damage to you. And he's done. Your turn, Melody. So you could do the same trick you did
Alright,
last time, where
well-
you hide and shoot that skull to the north. Or you could
Okay,
save
but-
Tony, who's coming up soon.
However, if you let somebody here shoot at here, then I'm not protected.
I
Where I
didn't.
am.
I didn't. He was hidden from someone else. He was shooting someone else, or he was
Oh,
using
okay.
he was using a spell. But one thing, a protocol that you don't really know yet in D&D is always bring your fallen guys down right before their turn, and Tony goes next. And you got a potion of greater healing, and he's got a
I
potion,
have potion of healing. Yeah.
and he's got a potion of greater healing, so you could pour his potion of greater healing down his
So
throat.
I'm gonna throw that down his throat.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay. Tony, you can roll your own potion of greater healing. I'll take it off your token.
Sweet.
And then Melody, you can finish your turn wherever you want to be.
You
don't have to
I'm
tell
gonna
me.
kill that jackass.
You can't kill anyone because you used your action to pour the potion down his throat,
Oh.
which is the better move. Definitely want to get allies back.
And then I have nothing to do, right? Unless I want to move.
So what I would do, you went 1, 2, action. I'd go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hide. That's what I'd do. But you could do whatever you want.
Okay, that.
You want to do that? Okay. So you go back there and you're hidden away. Then the skull's turn. This is a skull to the south. He's going to go ahead and do...
Don't do it.
Actually, I did the skulls out of order. I did the one with the fire first. I should have. So the other one, it's got magic missiles going.
Don't do it. I'm just a boy.
He's going to Fire Ray instead. Multi-attack and 2 Fire Rays onto Dawson. Since he knows Dawson's got shields going. So Fire Ray. 7's miss. 11's miss. Tony, your turn.
Okay. Well, Tony will have to stand up first and foremost. And... well, there's just not a whole lot I can do, in all honesty. Let's just move into range of this skull and throw 2 javelins at him. 19 for 7, and then 8 for 4.
19 hit for 7, does 3, and then 8 missed. Rounds over. Skull's turn. Okay, that's Skull. He will fire magic missiles down on Tony. First level. 5, 6, 7, 8. 12 points damage, Tony.
Back down.
He's got 2. And then Dawson, your turn. And you're muted if you're talking.
I'm gonna thunder wave that one right in front of me. Actually, can I get both of them that are on that diagonal?
Yeah, sure could.
Thunder wave in the air?
Yeah, sure can.
That is what I am going to do. As I find the button. There it is. 12 thunder.
All right.
16 con saved is for half.
Thunder echoes through the chambers. That echoes and
Nice.
echoes and echoes through the ice caverns. Con saves for these 2. First one failed it. Second one failed it. Both of them took 12 points of damage, killing this one and destroying that. And 12 to this guy. And he's basically slides along the ceiling. Now he's 25 feet up as well. There we go. Okay, and then Valine's turn.
Sorry. Valine is going to down to here and try to chill touch this guy. Well... no, she's not. She's going to try to chill touch this guy. She feels Pruin and knows that he's going to spiritually weapon that one down. She trusts in him. So 12 for 12 on this guy
12
right here.
missed.
Okay.
Pruin, your turn.
Pruin first, he's going to move down to right there. And bonus action, spiritual weapon on that skull. 22 for 9.
Killed it.
And then he is going to cast a level... no, yes. 3rd level Cure Wounds on Tony.
Wunderbar.
So that's going to be 10, 18, 22 back for you, Tony. And I get 5 back.
Okay, finish your turn where you want, and then Skull's going. Skull here doesn't like that, so he comes to here, and he's going to do a magic missile on Pruin. At first level Pruin, so you got 4, 5, 6, 9 points of force damage, Pruin. And he flies back over to there, and then Melody, your turn. So you were already hidden your last turn, so make a stealth check by clicking your token and clicking your D16 button. That'll give us what your stealth check was. So you were at 19 stealth, so probably hidden from that guy. So now you just move out south of Valine and you can shoot at him with advantage.
Okay.
22 hit, so you can throw sneak attack on that too. So that's 18 points of piercing, which does 9 points of piercing to the skull because it resists. And then finish your move where you like. You can hide if you go back
fall
behind
back.
Bruin. Okay, and then Tony, your turn.
Tony will move here and just start javeling him. There's nothing else he can do. 21 for 5, 18 for 6.
21 and 18 both hit. Well, actually, the 18 it will shield. So 21 hit for 5 does 2. And then Dawson, your turn.
I'll try and finish it with last Thunder Wave.
Con save. You got him, but only 9 damage, huh? Didn't quite
Only
finish
9.
it. Baleen, gotta do 2 damage to Baleen. Pruin, you can roll Pruin stacks too. Between all of your
Yep.
attacks, you gotta do 2 damage.
Chill touch. 16 for 11.
It'll shield that.
Spiritual weapon.
That missed.
Miss. Sacred flame.
Dodged it.
Well,
Alright,
so,
Skull gets the counter.
no.
Skull will magic missile Tony. Tony, you take 10 points of force damage. And then Melody, your turn. So you're hidden again. Do a dex stealth check. Click your token, click the D16 button to do a stealth check. That is only a 10 on your stealth check, which is not enough. So you can shoot, but it's a regular shot.
Can I move
Yeah.
first?
Mhm.
Let's do that noise and
15 misses from its shield, so you can move back and hide again. Tony, your turn.
Twenty-three
23
for
for 2. Finished it. Alright. The last of the green flames dies and flickers into nothingness, leaving you again in the icy cold cavern, burned and scarred and pierced with magical force bolts. You guys could take a short rest if you wanted.
Yes, please.
Before we do that, I'm going
does that
to
mean that I can get my thing back?
use Channel Divinity
Okay.
because I get both of them back at my short rest.
Mm-hmm.
And so 40, so that'll be, let's see. Melody, you get up to 22.
I need 36.
You need 36.
Well, 36 gets me to half.
And so I think I could get you to half with the rest. Because I only had to give Melanie 16. And which would leave me 34. No, 24 left. So you get 24. So 36. Boom.
Tony, you're at 36 hit points. Melody's at 22. You guys can take a short rest now, if you like. Do you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Does that mean that I get my
Cone of
what
cold.
is it? Yes, cone of cold back.
No, that's just once per day.
Oh crap. Okay.
All right. So before
Tony,
you
I
do
would
your short
like-
rest,
Oh, sorry.
healer kit time.
Yes,
Yep.
Tony, I would like to use one of the charges from my healer kit on Valen. I'm going to lovingly apply the salve to her.
Well, it only works if you also give her a dog treat. But Jesus, she gets 10 plus hit die back.
Perfect.
And then this will be for Melody. Wow. This will be for Dawson. And this
So
will
I
be
get
for
one more.
Tony. Oh.
What is Valen's hit die?
Valine, let's see here. You probably don't have access to see that. It is... Let me fix it so you have access to it. There we go. It'll work for you now.
I'm not using that, but so she has 9, so she's at full with my loving ministrations.
Okay. You do your short rest here in these icy outer caverns. During that time, you can investigate more carefully the gems you found, the ring you found, and the bag you found, if you want. No? Don't want to know what they are?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. The bag is indeed a bag of holding. It can carry about 500 pounds and only weigh 15 pounds. It can carry 64 cubic feet worth of stuff. The ring is a ring of the ram. A shard on the ring with stylized ram horns on it. Has 3 charges. It can recharge 1 to 3 at dawn. You can use an action to attack with it, or to try and break an object with it. Does anyone... you won't be able to do a tune to it yet. It is a tuning ring, but does anyone want to carry it?
Does it? Do I suppose it does bad things since it's made out of Chardolin?
You do suppose so.
Okay.
I'm gonna say no.
So you guys
Other
put
than the,
that in your
bag
pocket.
enclosure.
Yeah, you put it in your pocket for now. Okay, so you have this precipice down into a chamber beyond. You can get close to the edge and shine a light out into that chamber and get a better view of what's there. Or you have this meandering flight of stairs that Dawson was halfway down.
Let's go down the meandering flight of stairs.
Okay. I need your lead person at the bottom of the stairs, that being Pruin. The rest of you lined up behind Pruin, where you want to be.
And meanwhile, I'll be musing and wondering where our pal Rose went to.
Yeah, maybe she'll show up. Frost cover blocks a stone jut from the floor of this 10-foot high ice cave that's at the bottom. Draw it for you. There we go. There's your ice cave. And inside it is, perched atop the largest stone, is an emaciated kobold with glowing red eyes. It bears elongated fangs and scampers away. Assuming you try and stop it, roll initiative.
Let's try to stop it non-lethally.
Yeah.
Missing Tony's. There we go. Alright. Melody, you are first to act. What do you want to do?
Oh shoot. Let's go. 1. Oh, it's not going. Let's go. 1. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And
You get close to this thing and it's just disconcerting at how long its fangs are. You've seen kobolds before, but this thing is gaunt, emaciated, and has like almost like snake fangs in how sharp they are and how long they are.
so what you're saying is I didn't do what I was supposed to do?
No, you're good. So it's trying to scamper away, so you could try and grab it, try and cut it down through rapier.
I already did that.
Oh yeah, you stuck it with your rapier. Okay, 5 piercing, got it. So your magic rapier cuts into this thing. You see its wounds starting to heal up immediately after your rapier attack. And Valine, your turn.
What?
Do you want to do anything else?
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Sneak attack. Sneak attack.
You can't sneak attack because you don't have advantage and there's no one adjacent. The dagger
okay. So dagger is fine.
It glances off its scaly hide, doing no damage. Then you can finish your movement anywhere
And
you
then
want.
I can move.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me where you're moving. Just go to move yourself. Valine, your turn.
All right, Valine can't get down there in one move, so she'll just move to here and ready a chill touch.
Pruin, your turn.
Pruin's going to move 1, 2, 3 to there, and is going to ready a sacred flame and tell the kobold, hold, we don't want to hurt you, we want to talk.
Then Dawson, your turn.
Well, apparently I want to hurt them.
We don't want to hurt you
It's a
anymore.
vampire kobold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I'm dashing out.
Okay.
To say here.
Got it. After Dawson, the kobold runs for it. Provoking attacks opportunity if you want to take him.
Yeah, Sacred Flame.
Ready action, Sacred Flame comes down. It tries to dodge it as it's running. It fails, takes 5 points of radiant damage. You saw at the start of its turn its wounds healed up, actually. That Melody had done to it. When you strike it with the 5 radiant damage, Pruin, those wounds don't seem to be healing like the piercing wound of the rapier healed over.
Of course, Shayna shows up after the flame skulls.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, runs out of sight around the corner. 40, 50, 60, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3.
Can y'all hear me all right?
Yeah, sure can, Shane. Marathil joined, or not Marathil. Rose joins the party. Let me see if they chase after this spawn here real quick, then you can join them. Tony, your turn.
I'll just dash into this corner.
Okay. After Tony rounds over, Melody, do you want to continue the chase?
Yes.
Okay. Go to move square at a time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do I have? 9?
9, yeah.
Okay. 1, and I can't move through somebody, correct?
You can, it just takes some more movement.
No. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, from there you can back up actually 2 squares because you can see some stuff first. Show you the room. All right.
Well, I didn't want to back up 2 squares, but
You didn't back up. I'm just like moving you back in your movement. It doesn't take any of your movement, but letting you see what you see before you go any further forward into the room. So let me describe the room for you here. So this room you come to, sparkling icicles as long as longswords cling to the 40-foot-high roof of the cavern that's ahead of you, the floor of which is strewn with frost-covered blocks of stone and toppled pillar. Embedded in the east wall is a glittering stone tower that crashed through the ceiling long ago. The exposed wall is cracked and has a few small holes in it, but is otherwise intact. You can hear the movement of that kobold just around the corner to the right. So you got 2 squares movement left with this move. Do you want to keep moving?
yes.
Go ahead. Okay, so you've used your move. Now you still have a dash, and you could dash again, actually, since you're rogue with your cunning action. From that location, you can just see the kobold. He is right over here. Oh no, go ahead and move back to where you were. Let me show you where the kobold was. So when you got to there, you can see the kobold right over here.
Okay.
So you're going to use your bonus action to dash, so you can close on it.
Oh, that's a bonus, so I can't.
You were here with 9 squares of movement.
That was just moving.
That used your movement.
Oh, okay.
And then to get closer, you'd have to dash with a bonus.
And then I can't hit him, right?
No, you can use your action to still hit him. Do you want to do that?
Well,
Okay. And that's back you up 1 square, because since you attack him from there, you might change how much movement you have left after you attack him. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5 squares of movement left. Go ahead and take your attacks. Or 1 attack. 5 squares. You got 4 squares of movement left. 8's a miss. Let's see what else you can see from that kobold. So you can finish your 4 squares of movement into wherever you want. Beyond the kobold, you can see it's a descending set of stairs down into a larger cavern at the base of them.
is that the movement that does double?
It is. You also
okay.
can't go through the kobold, so. You got 4 squares of movement left. Okay, get to there. That's where we're going to call in the reinforcements. So, Rose, you come charging in. Do you want to reskin the moose, or do you want something else?
Yeah, the reskin. The moose is great. That's
So,
totally
Rose,
part
you
of it.
come leaping off of the shelf there into this same room that I just described to Melody. You guys all hear Melody call out to Rose. The kobolds are right there, so you guys are able to chase the kobold. And also, you see movement, Rose. So you can call that a warning to Melody. And we got some new guys joining the initiative here. A couple of the icicles hanging from the ceiling, like, break free with cracks. And you see that they're actually living creatures, like small little ice elemental creatures. Let me add their initiative. So Rose, you can roll your initiative. And Melody just went. And then the first ice creature goes. It comes flying down low enough to breathe on Melody. And to its disconcertation, the cold damage does nothing to her. And so it's 5 feet off the ground after that. And then next to go is Valine.
Lean is simply going to double move.
After Valine is Pruin.
To there. Pruin will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there.
Then
Double
Dawson.
move.
Dashing. And then one of those ice creatures. So this guy comes flying down to the ground level, or at least 5 feet off the ground level, and breathes a little cone of ice to hit Dawson and Pruin. So you guys both take 6 cold damage. DC 10 dex save for half. Dawson takes half, only 3 cold damage. Pruin?
Oh,
Pruin takes half, only 3 cold damage. Then Spawn's running for his life, and then another ice guy. This one, he sees how Melody just resisted the breath, so he's going to fly down to her altitude, or close to it, but he's going to attack with a claw. So he gets down here onto you, Melody, tries to claw you, misses, and then Rose's turn. Okay, Rose, so let me set the setting for you here. You got this chamber here. First you came into the glacier through a big crack. through a 100-foot high opening down into this room here where you had a sky coach, an old Netherese sky coach crashed into the room, and then you leapt off the precipice there into this chamber, and this big chamber that you came into. Oh, and there was like cracked and burned skulls littering the floor, 4 of them that you saw. And it's obviously your party made camp there. And in this room, you see all these icicles on the ceiling. And embedded in the wall is a tower over here, glistening stone. And Melody,
Ooh.
you saw her giving chase to a kobold. This kobold had wicked long fangs like a snake, kind of. I mean, just like almost 4-inch long fangs, which is way beyond what a kobold normally has. And the party was giving chase to it, but then the icicles started to come alive. So, your turn, Rose.
All right. Rose is going to take a cue that maybe actually, because it's important. Do I think I could have gotten the moose down here? You said there was like 100-foot. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. And just so I know what stats to pull up, he is a warhorse for our purposes.
Yeah. If you click on him, you'll see the war stats.
Oh, perfect. Of course. So his movement is 60. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll find out 30, 35.
Oh, and that kobold's gone. Let me.
The kobold is
already
not
went.
there?
Yeah, let me move him. So you might do
okay,
something different.
Yeah. No. And then at that point, I wouldn't be able to see him. Okay. Then Rose will right up to here. Mounted, I believe, will give her advantage against the one directly north of Melody.
Okay.
See if this great weapon thing works out right. No, not so good. There it is. 21 for 18. See how that goes.
18 points of slashing damage. That definitely damaged it.
Oh gosh! All right, let's see what the butt does to him.
No.
But a 16 for 8.
That destroyed him, but he blows up in a burst of shards of ice, doing 6 slashing damage to
What?
the moose, and you, Rose, and you, Melody. DC 10 dex save for half.
Oh, and it's slashing. The moose takes 6, and Rose does not.
So you two only take 3.
Come on.
Okay, so that was Rose. What else you got, Rose?
I think. Let me
You
just
said
check.
6?
You took 3.
3.
I think, yeah. So with mounted combatant means when the mount makes a dex save, if it fails, it takes half. If it succeeds, it takes nothing. So I think the moose will
might be
take 3.
true. That might be true. Yep, that's right.
We'll do those things then. That's what we'll do.
Okay, after Rose is Tony.
That's how Fido survived all those fireballs. Tony will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dash 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, we got some more icicles changing into Memphis. Four more to be exact. Roll their initiatives. And Melody, your turn. You got one Memphis, one of those ice creatures you can reach, who's also adjacent to an ally, so you'll get sneak attack if you attack it.
Stab him with my rapier.
That's a hit.
Okay. And then I will sneak attack.
24 points of magical piercing damage.
That's new.
That finishes it. So it explodes in a death burst, hitting all of you guys again. 5 slashing, 10 dex save for half.
Can I do uncanny dodge for that?
No, the trigger for uncanny dodge
Is attack,
an
but-
attack. An attacker you see hits you. So whenever things are doing spells, sometimes they have to make a hit roll, an attack roll. Like when you do your rapier, you have to make an attack roll. But anything that does damage to you without making an attack roll doesn't count as hitting you. So only things that make attack rolls against you can you uncanny dodge.
Okay.
Anyway, 5 damage, 10 dex save for half. So you made it so you only took 2 damage. Because when we cut things in half, we round down. So you took 2. What else, Melody? Nothing's gone.
Let's move. Shoot. If I move, it's gonna attack me, right?
There's nothing left by you.
No, but if I move here, it'll attack me.
It's 35 feet in the air, so no.
Okay, we'll stay there then.
Okay. After you is Valine.
1, 2. Can I stand? Can Valine stand there in that little space, or is that too narrow?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
All right, she's going to stand there, and she is going to chill touch the one right in front of her.
Okay.
18 for 12.
That's a hit. 12 necrotic does full damage to it. Okay, after Valine, we got Ice Memphit at 35 feet. It's going to descend down onto Melody and attack with its claws. That's a miss. And then Ice Memphit over here will descend down onto Tony, entering your reach, Rose, if that is a thing.
That is a thing.
Go for it.
Let's do that again. I think with advantage. So let's do it like that. How about a 13 for 19?
13
Those
hit.
rolls good.
13 hit, 19 damage, nearly finishes it. It diverts to you with that.
Oh yeah, no, and I'll mark it. So.
And tries to attack you, Rose, with a... No, I'll try and just breathe on you and your mount. So, Rose, you have the... Did you take the blessing of Real?
Rose did.
So you take no cold. The
See
mount's
how
got
the
a
moose
DC 10 dex
does.
save.
Come on, Bubba. Nope, that's the wrong person. No. Alright, so that's 6 damage.
Okay, that one's 10 feet off the ground, attacking you. That's 5 feet, that's done. Prune, your turn.
Well, Prune's going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Ooh, nice.
So he needs an aura.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't know what color you would prefer.
The lightest color I can find. That's kind of light.
The light blue doesn't work so well in here.
You can barely tell. It's
Yeah.
light blue. I can barely see it.
Huh? What? Where?
Let's see here. Light purple. That's a little better. I can see the edge of it. Okay. What else, Prune?
Then he's going to move to there.
After Prue and Dawson. So you got
It's an
one
awfully
right
nice-
behind you in reach.
Yep. Hopefully nice looking aura there. I'm gonna shocking grasp that one that's next
Okay.
to me.
That's a hit.
26 for 9.
9 causes it to blow up in a death burst, hitting you and Tony. 6 points of slashing, 10 dex save for half. And finish where you want, Dawson. Alright, after Dawson, Ice method going. 35 feet up in the air. Gonna come descending down upon Rose. Be 10 feet off the ground. And breathing. This breath weapon on Rose and her mount, doing 6 cold damage, 10 dex save for half.
I ignore it, and the
And
mount
Rose, your turn.
is able to dodge out of the way. All right, the mount is going to disengage and come to here. The one that's north of me. Let's do this. Good God, Rose. Jesus, how about 18 for 22?
That got it and blows it up with no one around it.
And then, unfortunately for friends, let's give the other. Yeah, let's give the other the low one. Give him the butt.
Nope.
Wow.
Actually, 11.
11.
It's
Yeah,
right?
11 for 8.
That hit.
Yep. Oh, cool.
It blows up, and Pruin and Tony, you're hit by shards for 7 slashing, 10 dex save for half.
I'm in the aura, so did I make it?
The aura
What's the
for
aura?
Tony is +3.
Big +3.
Then no, I
Could
did
have
not.
been a +4 this week.
Rose is done. Oh yeah.
Not quite with
I
with her mounted stuff from
Copy.
Cavalier. She dismounts for 5.
Okay.
It goes 5, 10, 15. So 20 total movement for the turn.
Nice. Okay.
And we'll end under this guy.
All right. That guy, seeing how the normal attacks don't work, descends on you to attack.
Spiritual Garden.
Oh yeah, he's got spiritual guidance. He won't necessarily fly into it.
Is he not in it right now?
No, he's 35 feet in the air right now.
Oh, how far up does the aura go?
15 feet.
Oh, that sucks.
He'll come over to attack Melody. He's seeing that regular attacks don't work on
Awesome.
her, so he will just do claws.
Like I may have just wasted a spell slot.
Claws on Melody. That's a miss, and then Tony, your turn.
Tony will move 1 to. Is it difficult terrain to move over this?
Yeah.
Oh, finally. I'll bring down some justice on something he can finally reach.
Go for it.
With an 11?
Hit.
Oh. For 4 magic bludgeoning.
4 bludgeoning. It does 8 to it.
Ew. And 17 for 7 more magic.
That does 14 to it. So this ice method explodes. Do you want to do anything else, Tony? After
Nope.
it explodes? So it explodes. It does, with its death burst, 6 slashing to Tony and Melody, DC 10, dex save for half. And to its ally over there, dex save. Made it, took 5. You might still make it, Melody. Let's see, you're at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 because of Tony. So you made it, Melody, so you only took 3.
Okay.
So 3 damage for you. And then, as the shards of ice and the cloud of vapor starts to disperse, you see a hulking form that wasn't there seconds before. A huge bloody snout of a creature that looks like a
Hello there.
almost like a gnoll, but more feral than any gnoll you've seen.
Ooh,
There's a
ooh.
nice picture of it right here.
I know that Tekili Lee was a thing of Yinago, who was flung into a deep glacier by the Frostmaiden.
Do you know who?
Anyways, yeah. Tekili Lee.
The Demon Lord, Yunagu.
Yagnu the Demon Lord. Professor Scant says it's a vampire. It's a vampire. To kill it, we'll need. What's he gonna say? Celestial words can freeze it or attract it. Perfume keeps it away. A stake to the heart will paralyze it, and sunlight will destroy it. Celestial, spoken to it, will cause it to attack. Perfume will keep it away. Stake to the heart will paralyze it, and sunlight will destroy it.
Why
Okay,
do we waste such a good steak on it?
so Tony, that's
It's a good thing that I
your
bought
turn's
that perfume
done.
for Valine.
That is a good thing. Let's see. His initiative roll is a 24. I guess he's going next. Oops. Tony, you were at the bottom there. Alright. The Knoll. He's going to go ahead and... think... So when you see him, he raises his mouth, and you see the blood dripping off of his maw, and he cackles a horrible echoing cackle that fills the ice caverns. Creatures that hear you. Okay, every one of you is frightened, unless you can make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
I'll use my inspiration on this.
So if you fail the frightened saving throw, click your token, and frightened is a heart that's broken. It's right below the potion symbol. So a heart that's broken, like Pruin put on his token.
Rose will also
I
use
didn't
it.
do that right.
It makes sense that my 20 wisdom I would fail
They're
a fuck save.
There.
Wow.
So, wow, you made it, Melody.
Well, if only you were 5 feet over to one side, you would have passed it.
Okay, so
Only.
Dawson, you got a saving throw you get to make. DC 15 made it. Bruin failed it. Rose failed it. Tony made it. Melody made it. How about the moose, Rose? And Valine, too.
He has no heart to be affected.
Yeah, moose is not affected by fear. Josh, roll for Valine.
Apologies.
Wisdom save. So Valine put the broken heart on her. Alright, and then this thing will move one. Let's see, is that inside your aura? Not quite. It moves to there.
Oh, that'll trigger.
Oh yeah, it gets within Rose's aura. Go ahead, Rose.
I'm gonna say bad dog. How about a 13?
13 to hit the big hyena-like creature. Misses.
Jesus.
Okay. Melody, your turn.
Can I do an action on the little icicle guy, and then for my bonus action on the big guy?
Yep.
Okay, let's do that. So shoot. I'm gonna do rapier there on the little guy.
That's a hit. 6 points of piercing to him. And then you got your dagger.
Can I do a sneak attack?
No, because you don't have advantage on him, and there's none of your friends adjacent to him.
Okay, that's right.
You will on the hyena if you hit him.
So let's do the hyena. Dagger.
Ooh.
There you go.
That's a hit.
Yes. And now I can do a sneak attack,
Yep.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
It'll be 2 plus your sneak attack. 2 plus 10, 14, or 12 points of magical piercing damage. Got it. You see immediately the wounds start to heal up from what you inflicted.
Son of a...
Anything else, Melody?
I like where I am.
And then Valine, your turn, Valine. Can't move any closer to that thing.
No, I cannot, but I can move there, which is not closer, and that gives me a straight shot at it. And she is going to cast Blight on it.
Blight, is he in
Nope.
range?
No, probably not. No, he is not. Fuck him. Okay,
She also, I don't know if you've noticed, has a wand of magic missiles.
She does, and that is what she is going to do.
Ah,
Okay.
that's nice.
One
to know.
charge.
One charge
Okay.
for
13
damage.
points of force damage on the thing. After Valine, we got Ice Creature. The one by Melody. Attacking Melody with its claws.
Nope.
That's a miss. And then Pruin, your turn.
Pruin is going to just cast Sacred Flame on it while continuing to concentrate on his pointless spiritual guardians. That, by the way, are a bunch of spiritual Furbolg warriors, like Vikings. 6 Radiant, 16 Dex save on the vampire.
Made it.
Dick. Okay. Do I get to try to save for my fear now?
Let me double check. Frightful Cackle. I don't know that you do on this one.
Repeat end
Repeat.
of turn.
You do. 15 wisdom save.
God dang it. Apparently a 20 wisdom does nothing for you.
Dawson, your turn.
Oh, I need for Valine to save. Sorry, let me do her.
Oh, Valine, yeah. Gotta make her save. Nope.
We share one heart.
You got a question? Oh, the yellow circle is the Paladin's protective aura. When you're within 10 feet of Tony, you get +3 in all your saving throws. So it's good. Dawson, your turn.
I'm going to put haste on Rose.
Oh, nice. Put the concentration marker on you. Put the concentration marker on you, Pruin, too.
You are correct.
Rose, there's a haste one. You notice I made all those little icons, actual names and things?
Oh, really?
If you hover over them, you'll see their actual D&D terms now. So there's a hastened one for Rose. I just put on you, Rose.
Oh, bless.
Mine doesn't do it.
Dawson, you all done?
I'm done.
All right. After Dawson, Rose. Your turn, Rose.
So Rose is going to suggest to Tony that he scoot over and be within 5 feet of her when that thing starts ripping into him.
I'll be within 5 feet of you.
And would also maybe help get Pruin in the aura since he can't get closer to you.
Within 5 feet of you.
Right. And then Rose, let's see. I am frightened. So these are with the disadvantage until I save. Oh, how about 18 for 8?
All right. 9's a minus 18 is a hit.
We'll
8
mark
points
him.
magic slashing. Got it.
And then we'll give him the butt.
Marked him. Okay.
16 for... Oh, sorry. Nope, that's a 12 for 5.
12 missed.
Can you click haste for me really quick, Dawson? So it's... So you cannot dodge with that, right? All right, then I will...
You get one more weapon attack.
How about a 15 for 19?
15
15
also
for
missed.
9 for 9.
15 also
All right.
missed.
Yep. And I will come... I'm actually going to step back here.
And you get to make another save. Disadvantage on the save with your fear, source, and sight.
Disadvantage. That's harsh. I got it.
All right. After Rose, Tony.
Okay. What's the rule for grappling? Only one size larger? Or
Yeah, only
no
one size larger, yeah.
Alright. I will use my first attack to attempt to grapple it.
Okay.
So beat a 14.
Its otherworldly strength does.
And we'll try it again. So it'll beat a 15.
15. Ooh, you grab a hold by the scruff of its neck.
I'm gonna grab the extra and I'm gonna say, "Bad dog!" And I'm gonna drag him into the aura. Just like dragging its like face, pushing it into the snow, and say, "Look at it! Look at it!"
That triggers spiritual guardians, doesn't it?
Yeah. He made a 15 on a save. It's a 16 save. He'll say, let's see, so in 10 radiant. Ugh. You see his wounds stop healing once he takes the 10 radiant. And
Woof.
he'll actually use the legendary resistance to only take 5 radiant.
Ooh.
And let's see, where's the shield for legendary resistance? What's that? 2 of those left. Okay. Alright, Tony. You all done?
Well played, 20.
I don't think I have any useful bonus action spells. Let me check. I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself as well.
Do you need a somatic component for that?
Can I use my Paladin Shield?
You
as
can,
one?
actually,
Or is-
yeah.
So,
Yep, if your only symbol's on your shield, you can do that. Okay, so Shield of Faith goes. Vampires in the aura again, Rose. Made it save this time.
All right, so spiritual guardian.
Takes 9
18.
radiant. Okay, its turn. It will.
Oh, that's awesome. It can't move. Nice job, Tony.
It turns into mist.
Son of a bitch.
Bastard.
What?
El Bastardo.
Shrinks down there in size to medium. Then you see the mist move next to Melody, and then like seep through the wall of that tower of the sparkling stone and disappear. Let's see. I don't know that it gets that far. There's an action to change. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, it does get into the tower. That's its turn. Melody, your turn.
Does it provoke opportunity attacks as mist?
No actions.
As a
Be
vampire
weightless.
mist or like a Misty Step mist?
If air can pass through space, immune to all non-magic except from sunlight. Yeah. It would. Melody, you could take attack opportunity on it. Tony, you can't because it just shrank when it
Where
changed
is it?
form. It was right here when it provoked.
So, okay. Now question, if I were to go after this icicle guy, which I'm not, but just to know for the future, if I attack him and then can I move away so that I don't get hit by all that stuff?
No, if your attack kills him, it triggers right away.
Okay. So I'm going to go after that
Mist.
vampire
It's
monster.
actually, yeah, it's actually a misty cloud right now, moving through the pores and the cracks in the stone tower beside you. But you can try and cut it as it goes.
But I can still attack it the same way.
Correct.
Okay. It's not working. There we go.
All right, 15 missed. Then that was its move, and it's your turn now, Melody. Go ahead. So this thing disappeared through cracks in the wall to your right there on the map. And this room, just to refresh our memory, looks like this. There's sparkling icicles on the ceiling, half of which are gone now, because they turned into methods. The floor is strewn with frost-covered blocks of stone and toppled pillar.
I can't see it.
What can't you see?
What you're talking about?
I'm describing the room that you're looking at right there, with the tower, with the pillar in the middle of the room. Embedded in the east wall, so just east of you to the right of you, is a glittering stone tower that crashed through the ceiling long ago. The exposed wall is cracked and has a few small holes in it, but is otherwise intact. All right, your turn, Melody.
But I can't see what
You can't see the mist. Yeah, it went through the wall to your right.
Oh, okay. Can I still attack the icicle man?
Yes.
So let's do that.
That's a hit. 6 points of piercing. Got it. Oh, you did the rapier too.
And
I missed the rapier attack. No, that was your attack opportunity. So you still have your rapier. You haven't done that yet. That hit and killed it. Actually, no. 6. The other one's only going to be 2. So that does 2 damage. Got it. Okay, still there. What else you want to do, Melody?
can I do a sneak attack?
No. There's
We're all out of order because you told.
no, we're not. Not out of order. It's your turn. There's no one adjacent to it, and you don't have an advantage, so no sneak attack.
Okay. Then I will move here.
And then after you is Valine.
So, because Valine can't see the bad guy, she can move closer, right?
Yes, I believe that's true.
So she'll move to here, and she will attempt to chill touch the ice method. So 19 for 12.
Is there an ice method I don't see? Is it above you?
It's right there.
Oh, that one. Chill touch. Okay. I was thinking vampiric touch. That hit and destroyed it. It blows up.
And
Ooh,
then
well done.
I got away just in time.
Wisdom save.
Yeah. Straight up
He
wisdom
makes
save.
it.
Nice. No longer afraid. Let's see. We'll stay in rounds for 1 round if you guys have something to break through that wall with. Valine's done. Pruin, your turn.
Well, Prune will move up to it. To there. I don't know if the spiritual guardians get through it. And then ready a sacred flame
Okay.
and wisdom save.
You can't ready spells while you're concentrating on a spell,
That's right.
You
So
can.
he won't.
but you lose concentration.
Was it difficult terrain to get over this pillar?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's as far as he can move. And he won't ready, but he will stand there, and he did make his wisdom save.
Good.
And so he's not afraid anymore.
Okay, Dawson, your turn.
Does that tower extend floor to ceiling? There's no visible way through except for the cracks, right?
Correct. It does, and yeah, there's no visible way through.
Well, I don't think I have a way to break through then. Except dimension door. I don't want to be on the other side of it all alone.
Okay, after Dawson is Rose.
Well, Rose is. No. Rose is going to go. 1, 2, 15. Come back up with the moose. And she will dodge and end her turn and then try
Tony.
to make the wisdom save.
Okay. So there's just like the opening there.
There's no
The window?
opening. There's cracks in the wall.
Wow.
Small little holes here and there.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That 5. Can Tony hit it with the flail?
Yeah. Okay, you start hammering on it with the flail. It'll take about a minute or so of smashing on it to get through. So we'll come out of combat rounds. I'm assuming no one wants to like teleport to the other side of that wall.
But does my spirit guardians? I mean, they're spiritual, so they should be able to
No,
get
it
through
doesn't.
cracks.
No.
It lasts 10 minutes though. Right?
All right. So let's take a break real quick. It's 40 after, so let's come back at 50 hour. 50 after. 50
But I
after.
will just say that if Mick can get through it, then spirits can get through it.
Okay, so take a break until 50 after, everyone. All right. So you're smashing at the tower, right, Tony?
Yep.
Okay. So it goes, collapses, or you're able to smash a hole through it that you guys can all get through in about a minute or so. Let me draw this for you. All right. So the inside of that tower, little remains of the tower besides its outer shell. The interior walls are decorated with shifting geometric patterns. A human skeleton in a white robe lies on the uneven floor.
Search the body.
Search, okay. A quick search of the place reveals the skeleton wears a silver holy symbol shaped like a four-pointed star.
While he's doing that, can I go through and start pounding on the other wall with my mace?
You bet.
Oh, 4-point star. I mean, I recognize that symbol. Shit, I got that on my thing.
Oh, are we moving in? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Did you want to say something else, Josh?
That's a holy symbol of Mistral, the first goddess of magic, who was the goddess of magic during the Netherese time. We should hold on to that.
All right. So you grab it, take it. You get through the other wall in about a minute, revealing this chamber beyond. With multiple exits and the chamber itself. Aside from the tower embedded in the west wall and the rubble, the place is empty. A naturally formed staircase to the southeast descends. And there's other passageways other directions too.
All
this level though.
Start heading to the southeast.
Southeast.
In a hurry.
All right. You come down those steps to a huge chamber.
Oh wow.
Yeah, okay, so you get to this chamber,
Oh,
and you see the top of a partially shattered tower rests on its side in this 30-foot-high cavern. Long icicles hang from the ceiling. There's a hole in the floor leading to a tunnel, a giant hole about 15 feet in diameter. Access to the top of the tower can be had through its east side, which is open through, although it's surrounded by rubble. You notice some movement on the far side of the tower, and then coming around from the far side of the tower to the east side of the tower into your view is a man. His fingers look black with frostbite. His mouth is agape in a silent scream. He moves around the tower, pays you no attention, and then continues circling back to the west. So he first appeared to you here, where I'm pinging. Then he basically came around, paid no attention to you, and is heading back to the west now. He's way underdressed for the weather. His fingers are black with frostbite. His mouth is agape in a silent scream. His hair is long and gray. His ragged clothing is torn, and there's no way he could survive here for long.
Oh, I don't want my Viking warrior furbolgs to beat him.
Does anyone else want to go and talk to him, since Pruin can't safely?
Oh, are we still able to move wherever we want?
Yep, wherever you want.
Rose will.
Okay, Rose. You get close to the man, and he doesn't seem to respond to your approach at all. He's just walking in circles around this tower. He appears real, but like he
Is he
completely
dead?
is oblivious to you. No, he looks alive.
huh.
So what do you want to do, Rose?
Excuse me, sir.
No response.
Hello?
Like he didn't even hear you, and he is definitely acting like he doesn't see you.
Yes. I'm gonna hop down and go try to touch him on the shoulder to get his attention.
Your hand goes right through his shoulder, so he's just a ghost.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Are there tracks in this upper area from where the vampire knoll would have wandered about?
Make a survival check.
How about a 10?
No tracks, but your own.
Okay.
All right, so you can investigate that tower. You could climb into its bottom floor, and then like basically walk up to its upper floors because it's on its side.
Yeah, let's do
And there's that giant hole that turns into a tunnel that descends in the room as well.
Should we check these 2 passages up here right fast, y'all? Just to make sure the knoll isn't just literally sitting there in an open room.
There's a lot of wisdom in that.
To me.
Okay, Pruin, where you want to go?
Yeah, let's check those passages up north first.
Okay, go to which one you want to check out. The northern?
Oh,
Okay, so that reveals this room.
Yeah.
A flat, slightly canted slab of stone rests in the center of the 20-foot high cave. One side of the stone is rough, as if the slab had been torn from a larger structure. The slab is 8 feet long, 4 feet wide, 4 feet high, and covered with frost.
I'm gonna push the top of the slab over.
Okay, it's not 2 separate pieces; it's just one piece.
Are you sure? Because
as you push, you scrape away some of the frost, revealing some draconic script underneath.
I don't speak Draconic. I'm a scholar of
Anyone
the
know-
giants. See if Valine
I
speaks
speak
Draconic.
Draconic. What does it
Valine
say?
does.
So you scrape off the snow, and the draconic script says... Well,
Tell you
actually,
what.
you're having a hard time reading it exactly, Dawson. What's your background again? You a cloistered scholar or something?
Yep.
All right.
My guess is Valine would know it. She's the smartest scholar I've ever met.
Professor Scant clears his throat. This is Loras. This is the language of ancient Nethril. It reads, "Take the free, self-guided tour of Yithrin. Press the eye to cast the spell." Scraping away some more of the frost, you find a pupil of an eye, and a close examination of it makes it... You see that it's a button that could be pressed into the stone slab.
Pruin presses the button.
All right. When you press the button, Pruin, you lose concentration on the Spirit Guardians, and you begin concentrating on a Arcane Eye spell. So an Arcane Eye spell creates an invisible, hovering magical eye that you can see through. It's got normal vision, dark vision to 30 feet, and as an action you can move 30 feet. Move it 30 feet. You can't enter another plane, and it lasts for an hour. So, what do you want to explore?
Yeah, just everything.
Just all of it.
Get rid of the fog of war.
All right. Use your
this
token.
This is much better than a familiar.
Yeah. Use your token to move around, Pruin, and I'll follow you by drawing stuff. Okay, so you come to the first room here. And in that room is a enormous head. Lying on its side in this 20-foot high cave is an enormous head made of iron. Its eyes aglow with golden light.
Can I have the eye peek inside the eyes?
Uh-huh. So, they're just cavities with a point of light inside the cavity. The light looks magical. Yellow in color.
Any items inside the cavity?
Nope, no items.
All right, well, let's just go over here then.
Okay. One disconcerting thing you notice is you can't hear any sounds through the arcane eye. So it's only what it can see. You can't smell anything either. Okay, so we got a descending natural stone or natural ice staircase into a larger chamber, and in that larger chamber you see you kind of have to circle around for your dark vision to see everything. But the ice cavern has a 30-foot high ceiling and naturally formed stairs leading up to the north and down to the south. Dark shadows play across its icy recesses. I'll go up there. Okay. This chamber, it's 20 feet high, it tapers to a dead end. There's a dozen human skeletons sheathed in frost, lying on the uneven floor, but their skulls are missing. That chamber, it's filled with icicles. The ceiling is only 10 feet above the floor, and the icicles nearly touch the floor, forming thin stalactites. Several of them have been broken off, leaving paths that lead to the cave's exits. So that first exit.
Hmm.
Go. That chamber. This 10-foot high cavern is filled with an army of small, misshapen ice sculptures. Each is about 3 feet tall and vaguely resembles a kobold. A tunnel in the south wall descends rough-hewn stairs. And I assume in all these rooms you're not actually searching anything, because you seem to be moving through them very fast.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm carefully looking through it.
Looking carefully. Okay, let's back up to this one.
Yeah, I apologize.
So this one is where the shadows were deep on the walls. Well, carefully moving that eye around, you think there actually really are shadows there. Like undead shadows. Ooh. So I'll draw them on the map for you here. There we go.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, not good. Really? Not good. Okay, then you're going to come back to this room. That room, it had the skeletons sheathed in frost, skulls missing, nothing else you can see in there. Then you came to this room with the icicles. Nothing else there. Then you came to this room with the army of little misshapen kobold ice sculptures. One sculpture hidden among the kobolds is much more artistic and instead depicts a large owl. And you see initials carved into its base as well.
Can I read the initials?
L as in Lima and B as in Bean.
Is he telling us what he's finding?
Yeah, I am. I'm saying this out loud to Valine. You guys can hear too, but I'm telling her.
I suddenly get very excited. I want to see that sculpture right away.
Okay.
You guys want to go as a group? You know there's shadows between you and it. How do you want to approach the shadow room?
Do we want to wait until I've explored the rest and see if maybe there's another way around?
Fine.
All right, descending into that chamber. You see kobolds. There are 6 of those kobolds here, those emaciated, long, viper-fanged kobolds. And otherwise, what's in the chamber here? The 25-high ceiling is festooned with icicles. A tunnel to the south contains a staircase that leads down. Oops, I better not. There's a stench, but you don't smell that. Okay, so you have a passage to the north and to the south.
Can the kobold see the floating eye, or is it invisible?
It's invisible.
All right.
Yeah, the arcane eye is invisible, hovering magical eye. So you're safe unless something can be detecting magic or blind sight or true sight.
All right, then I'll move to the north.
Okay. Did you want to search that kobold room?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I assumed I did.
Okay. Nothing in there. North is a big complex of caves.
Whoa, this place goes on and on.
This complex of caves, you can see the floor is uneven and slippery looking. And you come to the caves to the south. Go and put your guy like right over here. After you search the other caves. These caves have slippery, uneven floors. Scores of icicles hang from the ceilings, which range in height from 15 to 30 feet. Finally, you come to this room here, where mounds of snow are piled up around the room. But as your eye floats into the room, the snow rises up and assume vaguely bipedal forms, looking like that. Oh, that doesn't have a picture. Shoot, I'll just blow one of them up. Looking like this. And they have a disconcerting smile spreading across their otherwise featureless head. And they start moving toward the eye as if they can see it.
The eye will slowly lead them
Here,
this way.
Roll initiative, please. I don't know that they can even do anything to the eye if they do see it.
Well, I'm going to have the eye bob up and down in a mocking manner.
They follow the eye to about here, basically. So they will form, they stop in this chamber here. And don't pursue it past that.
Even if the eye, darts forward and then darts back.
Yeah, even if you mock them with it.
All right. Trying to lead it towards the kobolds. Curious to see what would happen. Okay. And I don't recognize what they are.
You don't, no.
Well, in that case, I'm going to zoom past them and look down here.
Okay. Just mounds of snow, no treasure or anything in there.
Then I'll zoom back over here and mock them some more and then move on.
Okay. Then where are you guys at while you're doing this? Go ahead and put you, Pruin, where you're actually at.
Okay.
Put you back where your character's actually at.
Assume I'm next to the stone.
Sure. Go ahead and put your guy back there. Everyone put your guy where you want to be when Pruin's next to the stone.
Oh, crud. I am so far away from the group, it's not even funny.
I got
Where
you.
you at, Togna?
I moved you. You're up there now.
Oh, no, I'm moving myself, actually. But I just meant I don't know because I took a different route. Okay.
Okay. Melly, you want to be there, away from the party?
That means don't move there.
You can be there if you want.
That means don't be there.
All right. All right. Rose, you see a shadow move across the wall in the room, and you know if you've been warned by Pruin, or you heard him telling Valine about shadows, and you think it is actually one of those shadow creatures there. And they all seem to be seeping into the area. And you're not positive if you saw that first one or not. Because seeping through the wall here, Pruin, nearby you, and Valine, and your love Valine, is evidently the lead of the pack. So you're not surprised, because Rose gives a startled cry as she sees them moving across the room. Everyone roll initiative.
Ugh.
Pruin is very disappointing. He's paying a lot of attention.
Yeah,
to
I'm focusing on that arcane eye. I'm really screwing with those snow guys.
All right. The first shadow peels off from the group. 1, 2, 3, 4. Enters your reach, Rose.
Well, let's see if we can fix that. I'm sure she can't, because she can't hit shit. Oh, 23 for 8.
That's a hit.
Please stay there.
Let's see here. It takes... That's a magic weapon? Yes, it is. Okay, so it takes full damage for that.
Bad shadow.
Then it closes the rest of the way to attack you, Rose.
I don't think it can with Sentinel.
Oh, you did
I think
your
it's yeah.
Sentinel thing? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's done. Then the next shadow's turn.
The next one, however.
This one.
Maybe it goes through wall, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of shadows, Jesus.
This one closes in on Pruin. Strength drain on Pruin. 23 to hit you, Pruin. 9
That-
necrotic.
Does hit.
And your strength's reduced by 4.
Oh,
What's your strength at now, Pruin?
That
4.
would put my strength at 12.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So keep track of that.
Ow.
Actually, let's see how we can do this. I'll do it this way.
I think you got Destroy Undead, right?
So that's 4. So 4 off Pruin's strength. That shadow's done. Rose's turn.
Do I think the moose can squeeze up in there?
It can squeeze. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be
So,
squeezing.
let's see. Yeah. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Just be 45 and 50 if you... Once you're entering squares, you don't have to squeeze in.
All right. Does that look pretty good there?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh, Pruin, concentration check if you haven't already made one.
Oh, for
Oh, for the arcane eye.
Yeah.
Uh,
DC 10.
I'm in the aura, so I made it.
Yep.
All right, Rose, on the mount. I will have advantage with this and swing. The one next to her, 17 for 22.
17 hit. 22 kills it.
Nice. The one next to Pruin. Oh, maybe not. And how about the one next to Pruin? 11 for 15.
11 missed.
I figured that. How about 12 for 16? We'll suss out that AC.
12 hit and stopped it.
There it is. All right, that will be her turn.
After Rose, Shadow's going. One, two, three, four. That one had to dash to get there. And then this one's going to close down on Pruin. Strength drain.
When that one comes
So-
in, I'm gonna hit it,
Go for it.
or try to hit it. If I hit it hard enough, I kill it. So I think it's worth power attacking.
We can travel through that
Shit.
area.
You don't know how they're doing it. Maybe there's some sort of like cracks in the ice or something that their shadowy forms
But-
are folding into. You
We
can't.
can't. Okay.
11 missed. Dawson, or no, that was as it moved up. So, but it had to double. Did it? Where did that one come from? No, that one came from close. Okay, so that one's attacking Pruin. Got a 10. That's a miss. Dawson, your turn.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh crap! Yeah, I think I had advantage on that glaive attack because of the mounted combatant.
Oh, you did. Yeah.
So I think it's 22 for
Okay, so that
17.
killed it. Nice. Okay. Dawson, go ahead.
Oh sure!
Wow, Dawson let him have it.
Let's see if we
Yeah.
can
He's not playing around.
get some finesse here.
Not playing around at all.
How many is that
It's a lot.
in? I guess. Well, we'll go with that.
Okay. Go ahead and give me some damage then.
Coming up. This is level 4 because I
Level
don't
4.
have any level 3s left.
Got it. Oof, wow, nice damage. Half of 38
That's
is
amazing damage.
19. That's going to kill them, but they resist, I think. Yeah, they do resist. They can live if they make their saves. So, dex save 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 4 died. 1 and 4. The other two take 1 quarter of 38, so 19. 8's 9.
That's all I got.
Killed that one. Killed all but one of them.
I'll take it.
All right, after Dawson, Shadow turn. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Closes on Valine. But that was a dash. And then Shadow in the room comes to attack Pruin. The strength drain, missing. And then Tony, your turn.
Okay. Tony will move. Can he stand up in that square?
Yeah,
Just north of Bruin?
yeah.
We'll plop down there. And he will protect Pruin's love.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a 14 hit.
Yeah.
Let's pump a first level smite into it. So that'll be 10 plus. Thinking. There it is. Plus 10, and if it's undead.
It is undead, so 21 radiant. That finished
Yep.
it.
And then
Okay.
the second attack on this
Go
guy.
for it.
24 just for 7.
7 magic bludgeoning. Got it. Okay, after Tony, Shadow turn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Comes here, attacks Tony with a strength drain. 18 hit.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna do a thing if I can.
Oh yeah, go do a thing.
He's within 5 feet of me. I will use a warding maneuver to roll a d8. And warding
That doesn't
I
take
mean,
your reaction, does it? That you might have already used.
Oh, let me check. That's right. Yeah, as a reaction. I bet I can't.
Okay. Shadow. Okay, 9 necrotic. Strength reduced by 3, Tony.
My AC's 20 right now with
Oh.
Shield of Faith still.
Oh, did you?
Has it been 10 minutes?
You cast that the same time you did his guardians, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's been 10 minutes because he's been searching all the caves and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So that's a hit for 9 necrotic, and your strength is reduced by 3. So I'll use this for your strength. 3 down. Oops. 3. That should be the Same for Pruin. Also, but 4 down. Okay, that shadow's done. Valine, your turn. That's you, Josh.
Valine is going to use Wand of Magic Missiles on this one here, the northernmost one. So that's 8, 12.
The north one? 12?
Yes.
Destroyed.
Yes.
Okay, Melody, your turn.
I'm gonna go back to where I wanted to be for 6. And attack this guy with my rapier.
That's a hit. 5 damage.
Sneak attack.
Oh, there's no one adjacent to him. Did you want to try and sneak by doing a stealth before you went around the corner? You can make a dex stealth check. And if you're good, you'll get a sneak attack. If you want to try and hide from them before you attack them, make a stealth check by clicking your token and click the D16 button.
Okay.
Okay, you were hidden, so you did have advantage, and so you can do sneak attack. So we're going to roll your sneak attack button. 11 more for a total of 16. That finished it. So you used your bonus in your action, and whatever movement you have left, you can move.
I'm gonna dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, since you
6.
started up in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to get there, you'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you just have 2 more squares of movement left. You get to move 9 squares, and your action you attacked with, and your bonus you hid with. So you have 2 squares of movement left.
So I'll go there.
All right. After you come there just in time to warn Dawson of what's coming from behind the party.
Oh, there's more.
The vampire's back. He comes behind Dawson with a bite and a claw. Bite, Dawson, 19 to hit.
Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just lost my screen. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, Dawson, does a 19 hit you?
Less shield.
Shield spell? Okay.
Less shield. Yep.
Last shield. Okay. Howls in rage at that, knowing you can't get through that shield, so you'll move to here to claw at Melody. 24 to hit Melody. For 12 slashing. And then he'll provoke from both of you. Dawson can't take a reaction, so he can't attack. But Melody, you... okay, so you have that bite incoming. And you could use your uncanny dodge to cut that 12 down to a 6 if you wanted.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so you only take 6 damage. Who's here? So 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
5, 6. Okay, that was his whole turn. Shadow's turn. So the last of the shadows comes behind Melanie. 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Tries to hit you. 23 to hit. So you hit for 10 necrotic, and your strength is reduced by 3 points. So I'll mark
Can I not do uncanny dodge again?
No. You only get to do that once per round, and it resets on your turn. So you took 10 necrotics, you should be down to 8 points. It's done. Pruin, your turn.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Guardian
Okay.
and drop concentration on the Arcane Eye.
Okay. Well, you already got
Nice
the marker
job.
out. You can't see Melody, so be careful there. You can, we'll say, see Dawson.
Okay. And so that would be the end of my turn.
Okay. After Pruin, Rose, your turn.
on him if we can. Yeah, I'll go 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There, and then I'm gonna attempt to hit dog face right here. Will probably not do well, but we'll see what happens. 16 for 15.
That's a miss.
Yeah. How about a 16 for 24?
Also missed. 6 also missed.
Good news. All right, we're good.
Okay, Shadow's turn. Up north, attack and Pruin with a strength drain. 17 misses Pruin, right?
That's correct.
Also, he's in your aura, so let's do a wisdom save for him. Failed it. Took 9 radiant. He is vulnerable to radiant. That killed him. So the next attack I make on you will not hit. Another shadow in the aura. Give me some more damage, Pruin. It made it save, though. It might live through it. 4
shit.
doubled is 8.
Yes.
Damn.
Then it attacks you and misses. And then, Tony, your turn.
Okay. Let's just finish it off, right? 17 for 7. Magical bludgeoning. Hello?
I'm sorry, what was that, Tony? 17 is a hit.
For 7 magical
Dropped
bludgeoning.
it.
And then... Oh, it's back. Let's move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And bonus action, recast the shieldy thing on me.
Shieldy thing. Valine's turn.
Yeah.
All right, Valine's going to move 1, 2, 3 to there, and it's going to cast Blight on the
Okay.
vampire.
Okay. Was
Woof.
that
Oh.
14 con save?
Yes.
Oh, it's going to use the legendary. Let's see, it's going to take 46, which is 23. It'll do legendary to cut that down to 11. So it took 11. It resists necrotic. And you see its wounds healing right away, too.
Well, boo. Thought it'd be
Get
worth
that
a try.
radiant on him. Yeah.
Down to 1 legendary resistance.
Yeah. Valine the Necromancer does not have radiant spells.
Oh, no, I know.
Valine's done. Melody, your turn. Alright, so your 3 strength reduction has no mechanical effect on you because you use dexterity for everything. So if your strength gets down to 0, what's your strength to start at? At 8, I think? Let me double check. Your strength starts out at 10. So you're at 7 strength now. If that shadow drains you all the way down to 0, it kills you. So you don't want it draining you anymore. But you also have this vampire to kill.
Okay.
You have advantage on the attacks versus the vampire.
Come get this vampire. If that shadow comes at you, I'll try to take it out.
There you go. So I would use my bonus action to disengage. I use my attack action to attack the vampire. And you could disengage all the way past Rose. In fact, you can keep going after you're attacking the vampire to get... Well, you can't enter Pruin's area.
How do I disengage?
So use your bonus action to disengage, and that means any of your movement doesn't provoke. And then you just move to the left of Rose. That's what I'd do. And then continue on down to the southwest so that Tony can get into the fight.
Stick him real good first.
After I try to hit him, right?
Sure, yeah. Either or. Both works.
Try harder than Rose tried.
9's a miss, unfortunately.
Oh, no. It's rubbing off.
So I would go to the southwest 1 square to finish your turn. Then the vampire. Did you mark him, Rose? You didn't even hit him, did you?
I didn't hit him.
Okay.
What's the one on the whatever that symbol is?
He's got legendary resistances. He's got 1 left. He's going to attack Rose with a bite first. That's first of all, he regenerated on the start of his turn, 10 hit points back. And then he bit you, Rose. 21 hit.
And is a bite something he can do if I'm not grappled?
Yeah, he's not like a regular vampire.
Oh, okay.
He also doesn't have legendary actions like a regular vampire does. So,
Yeah.
12 piercing, 12 necrotic. Your hit point max is reduced by 12. And he regains another 1 hit point. Okay, then he will, let's see, multi-attack. It's vampire one.
Could
Okay,
Tony
he's done with his bite.
Okay.
Vampire's done. Shadow's turn. Okay, the shadow that's coming after Melody. Rose, you can attack it if you like.
Yeah, let's please hit this. 14 for 9.
That hit. 9.
And I'll just stop it there.
Then Pruin, your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move down. 1,
Oh,
2, 3 to there.
Now you're happy
Yeah.
that line of effect stops your spell.
Yes, I am. And for my action, I will cast Sacred Flame on the Gnoll.
Alright, dex save.
Nice. Nice.
14, make it. Probably gonna use his last legendary then
Wow.
to make it. Okay, after Pruin. Anything else, Pruin?
No, that would be it for
Round is
that round.
over. Rose, your turn.
Oh, come on. All right. Rose is gonna try to hit this thing. Good lord. All right, 26 for 9, and now she'll mark it.
Marked.
That's magical 9, and then she will try to give him the butt. That's not going to hit. She's going to go ahead and action surge.
Okay.
And try those things again. Let's actually get some damage on him. Let's see. Wow. None of the things.
After that, Dawson.
Well, I'm not getting a lot of confidence about Rose. Tony, do you have any smites sitting in your quiver?
I see a very bad doggy in front of me.
All right, let's haste Tony here.
All right, Tony, you got haste going.
Oops, not that.
Oh no.
Tony, your
Ooh.
turn.
2 more AC. All right. Tony's just gonna make it nice and easy to start wailing. First one, a 22 for a second
Smite his ass.
level.
Smite his ass.
Smite.
So your strength is down by 3, so you're going to be minus
so
2 on
minus
attack
2 on
damage,
the
right?
hit. Yep.
I think it's
So
minus
it's-
2. Minus 2 on attack damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright,
So
so
a
20 is a hit
24.
for 7 plus...
Plus 17 radiant.
7 plus 17, 24 points of damage. And his regenerating stops.
Good.
Wow.
Second attack. Does a 13 hit,
No.
and the haste attack.
No. Okay, Valine, your turn. That's you, Josh.
Yes, Valine is going to pop over to here and chill touch.
Oh, that would work too.
17 for 6.
17 missed with all the cover. Melody, your turn.
Well, that sucks.
Can I drink my potion?
Yeah.
Should I?
No, I'd attack it.
We'll give you your potion if you go down.
Okay. Let's do. And
Tom, can you turn the low die roller off?
Both missed.
Jeez.
Vampire's turn.
You might go further to the
12
south.
radiant, 16 save.
Wow, wisdom save. Got him for 12 radiant. No regenerating again on his next turn. And he will He will move to there, provoking
Tony
from
won't take
Tony
it.
and Rose.
He'll have to go one more for me.
Oh, from Tony.
Tony won't take it.
Tony doesn't take it.
No, what?
Huh?
I have like 3 other things I can use my reaction for, and I think they're
From
slightly
Rose
better.
and Melody.
Come on.
Okay, so how do I do this?
God.
What am I doing?
Damn it.
Here's what I'd do, Melody. I would use my inspiration to attack it so you'd have advantage and can sneak attack it.
Okay. But I have to move up to do it, right?
It's an attack of opportunity because of his movement. So you just attack from there. He provoked when he was here from you. And you just get 1 attack with your
Okay.
rapier with advantage. 21's a hit, so you did 7, you get a sneak attack. 7, 11, so you did 18 damage to him. Rose, you missed?
Of course.
Okay, so you went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Stop it.
9, 10.
Where'd he go?
We don't
can't see it.
know.
Okay, he's done moving.
Where'd he go?
Out of sight,
don't know.
down the steps. Shadow's turn,
But will we go down the steps so we can see him?
hopefully. Shadow closes on Rose and attacks,
I'll
strength 3 and
protect it.
attack. That's a miss. And then Prune, your turn.
All right. Well, Pruin will move. 1.
Wait, are you sure?
3. Oh shoot, Melody.
What?
Why can't he move?
He can
nearby?
move, as long as he
You've
does it
got-
in his turn in her area.
Oh, that's true. All right.
Why?
We need
yeah.
to get your
One.
radiant on
1,
that thing.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't.
Yeah,
So-
why can't he be in?
Because she
I don't get it.
ran around the corner and I couldn't see her when I cast a spell. So
Oh, okay,
she will
okay,
get
okay.
hit with Spirit Guardians.
Gotcha.
Did he go down south? Did the vampire go
He
down
did,
south?
yeah,
Yep.
he did.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there.
Okay, Rose.
Yeah, 5. Alright, so 45 to here.
You don't see him in there yet.
50. 60 to there.
You still don't see him, but you think you hear like a scraping sound moving away rapidly and down rapidly.
Oh, like in the hole?
Maybe you would maybe jump down the hole, yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh,
I
I
think-
provoked.
Oh, from the shadow.
Oh, that's a hole?
That's a hole, yep.
Yeah.
That's what
fun.
she said. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Shadow missed.
You're gonna get cancel cultured.
Oh no. I have nothing against holes, for the record. Rose, you went. Dawson, your turn. I think we can come out of initiative unless you guys are going to randomly jump down that hole.
Tony has an idea.
Oh, okay. Tony, go ahead.
Well, Tony's gonna use his.
Plus,
haste
don't we have
action.
that other shadow we got to deal with first?
There is that, yeah. I guess
Tony's gonna use his haste action to dash,
Okay.
I believe.
Okay.
That'll get me 20 squares.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Okay.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh no. Can I see him?
No, he's sliding down. You can hear him sliding down the shaft.
I was gonna see if I could command. I was gonna see if I could command him.
We're
but I
9
can't
years
see
old.
him. Tony will standard action dash to like get up on the rim.
Okay.
really get close to the edge.
Stop! I can't.
Gonna stare down and do this.
All right. I think we'll call it there. That is it. So do you guys want to try and take a long rest in these haunted caves?
After you kill the shadow, yes.
You
Okay.
don't even let me get to the rim before you cut it off.
Yep. That's right.
Messed up, man.
You guys finish off that shadow. We got some treasure to split up here. Let's see what we got. You guys make camp in the tower. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
And you can search the tower too. So in the tower you find inside there's a chest at the very top of the tower, and inside are many smashed bottles. 2 of them remain intact, both containing a red liquid. You find out they're 2 potions of superior healing.
Oh wow.
Your other treasures that you found was a bag of holding and a ring of the ram. So those 2 are both regular magic items. So you can take those as appropriate if you have slots.
This is why we're married.
And if anyone wants a potion of superior healing, you got 2 of them. Roll a straight d20.
Yes.
Oh my
Nice
goodness.
rolls.
Oh.
D20.
Tom, in the 2.5 years
Where
I've
are
been playing
you?
with you, I don't think I've rolled higher than a 12.
So Tony, you get one of them. The
Yep.
second one looks like goes to Rose.
Damn it.
So those are potions of superior healing. That does 8d4 plus 8 healing. And if you are not yet 8th level, you'll be able to gain a level after that adventure. So if you're 8th already, you won't gain a level. You guys are about...
What if I'm 2nd level?
then you gain a level.
6.
You guys might have 2 more sessions in the Caves of Hunger. They're pretty big. Maybe even more, because even though you've explored a bunch of them, you didn't actually go in those parts of them. So I bet we have 2 more sessions in the Caves of Hunger. And the next one is in... Let's see, we're playing Eberron next week. Then we have... So the next one's like in 3 weeks. And then we have a whole bunch of them in a row. Basically, we do like a whole month of them all in a row, and then we'll finish it up. I can think in May, middle of May, depending on how long the city takes once you get there.
Did you say next week's Eberron?
Next week's Eberron, yep, Stonefire, the 13th level Eberron.
Ooh.
And then on the 16th, is it going to be an off?
That'll be an off day,
Okay.
yep.
Okay.
Oh, I got signed up for your Saturday morning game, by the way,
Cool,
Tom.
awesome. All right, well, thanks for playing, everyone. See you in 3 weeks.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you, Tom. And we're doing a long rest, right?
Yeah.